Thanks to replay assist, and now Dallas starts at their own 1. Prescott to the air on first down, and out to the 10 goes George Pickens, trying to rip the ball out of his hands, but a 9-yard pickup on the play.
Defensive coordinator Charlie Ball, and now has kind of started to use them as chess pieces and move them around throughout the formation.
To the sideline, CeeDee Lamb with the grab, and should have the first down at the 30-yard line.
It's all going to be based on the protection of this offensive line with this front. That includes the running backs. And with Javonte Williams out today, that'll be the big key.
And a little stumble out of his break. Prescott can't snag it, and Bobby Okereke grabs the loose football. It's a turnover by Dallas.
It really looks like we've got, contact with the center as the center reaches. I'm trying to see it, but I don't see anybody step on it. It really looks like Dak Prescott just lost his footing and then dropped the ball. Is there a... I don't see... Sometimes we'll see a guy that's got a hard reach and he'll step on that quarterback's foot, or the guard's pulling and he'll step on that quarterback's foot, but I really didn't see anything there. It looked like he just slipped coming out from under center.
8 straight games for the Giants with over 100 yards rushing. 155 in the win last week. Dart in the pocket, pressure comes, looking down the sideline for Hodgins, who was well covered. That pass incomplete. It's 4th down, and 45-yard try for Ben Sauls, the 4th Giants kicker of the year. Jamie Gillen, the holder. And Sauls puts the Giants up early, 3-0. But everybody knows, and it's not even the elephant in the room, it's just they know that defense was a problem this year, and he said we've got to make changes. It's got to get better. Rumbling up the sidelines, Luke Schoonmaker with another Dallas first down.
That's something that's going to be missing today because you don't have Javonte Williams.
Here's Blue again. Cuts it up right through Big Blue. Blue inside the 10 and down near the 4. Dane Belton saves the touchdown. 1st and goal, Dallas. Pickens to the bottom of the screen. Lamb and Flanoy to the top of the screen. On 3rd down, fade for Pickens. Back of the end zone, incomplete. Shot. And Aubrey, now 38 straight made inside 50 yards. He ties this one at 3. On 2nd and 6. Dart over the middle, finds Darius Slayton, who turns upfield and has a Giants first down, which gives him 1st and 10 from midfield. Dart with pressure coming, gets rid of it. Oshesky up the sideline and out of bounds inside the Dallas 25.
There are plays to be made in this secondary. It's a lot of pieces in place that haven't had a lot of time playing together.
Here's Dart, lots of time. Now going to scramble. Dart on the run, down the sideline. He'll duck out of bounds. At the 10, it's 1st and goal. Running by. 3rd and goal. Dart. Pressure coming. Gets away from Clowney the first time, but not the second. Jadeveon Clowney, 6.5 sacks on the season. He signed in Dallas September 14th.
Jadeveon Clowney has kind of that same impact on the defensive guys. A wise veteran player to get some really good tips from.
35-yard try from Sauls is good. He's 2 for 2 today.
Continuing to play for the Cowboys next year. He said, I feel like I have so much more left in the tank. This season has really reinvigorated me, and I'm hopeful I can build upon this first year.
Here comes Cavante Turpin exploding down the sideline. Turpin on the run, caught from behind at the 15. Art Green with the touchdown-saving tackle, but Cavante Turpin so explosive. The Pro Bowl returner with another big one. And Blue buried in the backfield. Good penetration from Chauncey Golston. Blue up the middle. Blue the burst. His first NFL touchdown.
By Brock Hoffman, number 67. The guard, watch him pull the trap inside again, downhill. That is as well blocked a play that you will see down in the red zone in the run game.
Under first-year defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. Dart will throw over the middle to Slayton. Slayton slips a tackle. Slayton's got a first down. And we talk about the struggles defensively. And the former Giant draft pick Couldn't make the tackle on 3rd down, and now Tyrone Tracy bouncing to the outside, and Tracy twists forward for a 1st down. 3rd down and 5. They can get a 1st down at the 1. It's Dart looking left, dodging the traffic with a pump fake, and down he goes at the 5. So now Sauls looking for his 3rd field goal today. This from 23. Good snap, good hold, good kick. 10-9 Dallas midway through this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it was very different. I mean, the way he commanded the sideline with his teammates, there was just a different style of leadership.
Jump pass out to Flanoy, a lot of blockers. He's got a 1st down at the 45.
And now he's used that to get some opportunities in the pass game.
Here's Blue on 2nd and 10. Room to run. He's got a 1st down. Blue, he had 65 yards rushing this season. He has 72 in the 1st half. Prescott over the middle on the run. It's Bryn Spanford, and Brevin Spanford down to the 15-yard line.
There's a guy out there, George Pickens. You got a little bit of help inside on that slant.
He looked Pickens' way, now on the roll. He'll throw to Pickens at the goal line. There's a flag down at the 14.
On the inside with Dane Bell, you can see right there, he's coming that way. I like what George Pickens does right here. He knows he's got to be on the other side of that 1st down marker, so he's not giving up too much ground, but they couldn't get it completed.
Peyton with the coverage to help bat it away, and New York takes over.
We got some things that are happening around this defense, but we're only going to make it worse if we're stepping out of our responsibility to try and help someone else.
On 3rd and 5, fits it in to Olszewski, who secures it for the 1st down for New York. Dart with time, jumps that pass to Olszewski, and down the sideline he goes. Inside the 25 and down to the 23, where Reddy Stewart makes the tackle. 23-yard pickup. 3rd and 16. He wanted the screen and now flips it out to Bellinger. Daniel Bellinger on the run. How about this one? Touchdown, Giants. The most unorthodox touchdown pass of the young career of Jackson Dart.
To get the quarterback down, and you miss out on that, you got to give him a little bit of a help there, Daniel Bellinger. But now that flip to him brought his eyes and his angle towards the opposite side of the field. Probably lucky to get away from that face mask right there, but you can see how that flip.
Dak Prescott's day and season is done. They're going to go with Joe Milton in the 2nd half.
Yeah, kind of surprised to see that right now with them trailing at halftime, and really, I didn't feel Dak was under pressure or there was fear that he might take a big hit. I think the line has done a good job protecting. They haven't had a lot of plays to get into any type of rhythm. The run game's been good with Jaden Blue. So if the plan was to let him chase the passing yardage record this year and put a number out there for Matthew Stafford, and you kept him clean in the 1st half, I'm a little bit confused.
3rd and 16. Blue has lost 6 yards on the first 2 carries of the 2nd half, and now Milton from the end zone in trouble. Milton flushed. He's going to tuck it and scramble all the way out near the 19-yard line.
You've got the keys to the car. It's a Ferrari. Go drive it. He said when we started to see the personality of Patrick Mahomes come out, that's when they had success in KC. He wants that for Jackson.
Dart with pressure from Clowney, able to get away, and he slides down, and then pouncing on the pile was Quinnen Williams, and that's going to tack 15 onto the end. That's today. And it's Tracy hopping over the pile. A nice juke to the outside, and Tracy with a good run out of bounds at the Dallas 27. He gets 15. Dart finds Olszewski, and Olszewski gets the penalty yardage back and the rest of the yardage needed for a 1st down. They need the 7-yard line for the 1st. Dart looking for the end zone. Open is Tracy. It's a Giants touchdown.
Let's see what happens in here. This is the 2 guys that seem to be in the middle of it.
So quarterback gets hit. Looked like James Houston got to Dart. Van Roten and Kenny Clark were tangled up initially.
Yeah, but I didn't think the hit was late. I didn't think the hit was low.
Oh, and then there's a shove from Quinnen Williams.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 92. That penalty is declined. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 41, pulling the helmet off an opponent. That penalty is accepted, will be enforced on the try. Dallas, number 41, has been disqualified for the remainder of the game.
Oh, so Donovan Ezeraku, who had a sack earlier that was negated by a penalty, he has been ejected.
To go for 2 from the 1 yard line.
That's his hand.
41 right there.
Yep. And when you yank it off of the head of an opponent, that's always going to draw attention. And Donovan Ezeraku, his rookie season comes to an end with 9:48 to play in the third.
Wildcat.
And taking the snap, faking the handoff. Singletary thought about throwing. Now he will throw. And it's caught by Darius Slayton. Mike Kafka is not leaving anything in the playbook today.
You had to come out and play your tails off and show that this defense can be good. And you haven't done that this afternoon at all.
Milton with some touch floats it in to Ryan Flanoy, and Flanoy out of bounds at the Giants 40. There is a flag down on the near sideline at the opposing 40.
Strength and how far he can throw the ball, that showed you some touch right there.
And that little shot put pitch. 3rd and 13. Quick swing Flanoy, and Flanoy down just inside the 40-yard line. Big 57-yard try for Brandon Aubrey. 35 for 43 in his career from 50-plus. And Aubrey's kick is no good. You have carrying this guy with you.
Not at all.
But I really, a tip of the cap to Daryl Johnston. Congratulations to you, my friend. 25 years. Here's to many, many more. Dart. Nice catch by Tracy on the screen with blockers in front. And Tracy spins and twists his way for a first down. And then the ball comes out. He has the first down, straining for that extra yard. The ball pops out, and Jadeveon Clowney recovers.
I tell you, that it's the epitome of what everybody talks about with Jadeveon Clowney this year is the hustle downfield. Here he is coming off the edge, working to get to the quarterback.
On 4th and 1, Milton will keep it himself. Got a block and a first down and plenty more. Milton fighting his way along the sidelines and out of bounds at the 24. Rico Payton ran it. On 1st down and 10. Milton sets up the screen for Maffa. Maffa up the sideline, and Maffa with the ball popping out at the end of the play at the 16-yard line. The officials are going to say fumble, and it's Giants football.
To see if he's on top of one of his teammates or one of the defenders, and that keeps the play alive before the ball comes out, or if he is down. There he's down right there, so this will be coming back.
This is going to stay Dallas ball. So the expedited review has the 4th quarter with a 2nd down and goal to go for Dallas. The handoff to Phil Maffa. He's into the end zone for his first NFL touchdown. It was Jaden Blue in the first half, and now Phil Maffa gets his first taste of the end zone to start the 4th. One thing we couldn't capitalize on is situations at the end of games. We couldn't close games out. And again, this team lost 7 games decided by 1 score this season. 2nd and 8. Up the middle. Tracy, room to run, and he's tripped up across the 15. An ankle tackle from Josh Butler, but a pickup of 20 for Tyrone Tracy. 3rd down and 9, 10th play of the drive. And it's Tracy. And Tracy will push the pile down near the 12.
The Giants have run for over right at 130 yards now, 5 yards to carry. That's good work up front by that offensive line. And
the extra point is good, or the 3-pointer is good rather, for Ben Sauls.
Giants hope they can mimic what they did this year when you talk about the Bears and the Patriots.
As Milton throws it, it's intercepted by Okereke. Down he goes at the 33. Second pick thrown this year by Joe Milton, and he threw it right to Bobby Okereke for his second interception of the season.
Linebacker's going to the flat, linebacker's going down the seam, and he's going to throw it right to Bobby Okereke, who goes down the seam. You can see right there, he's in perfect position, and you wonder what Joe Milton was seeing, and that's one of the things that Brian shot.
So Jackson darted the offense right back to work on first down. Here's Tracy trying to get to the edge. He's got the corner. Tracy down the sideline and out of bounds at the 21. An individual 100-yard rusher. He's 2 yards short of that. Dart on the run, chased by guess who? It's Clowney again. On third down, Dart throws to Tracy. He's got the first down and out of bounds at the 6. It'll be first and goal for the Giants as they second and goal. It's Singletary picking his way up the middle, and Singletary down in for the touchdown.
And, you know, that's where the block is, but he's able to kind of jump to the outside. And then how many times do we see this? It's like the mobile tush push. And maybe some different reasons why they were in last place in the NFC West last year. Injuries, a lot of other things that went along with that. But they were able to right the ship and make the playoffs this year as well.
And on 3rd and 10, the incompletion in the direction of Jonathan Mingo. And Milton wanted to hand that one off. There was no one there. And that's sort of a fitting end to the Cowboys season. The final play of this game. And the Giants beat the Cowboys to close the regular season. That'll do it for us here in New York.
And led this team to its highest offensive yardage output in its last game. It's Taysom Hill in the backfield. Rolling is Shuck. And pointing is Tyler Shuck. And completing. Ball comes out, and the Falcons have it. It was a catch fumble. Xavier Watts, the rookie, does everything.
By the staff, and this is a great throw on the run. Juwan Johnson, perfect, 3 steps, no question it's a catch before it gets poked out of there, but that's Terrell that pokes it out, and Johnny on the spots, Watts, who had 2 interceptions last week, scoops up that fumble, and Atlanta.
Cousins to throw from the pocket, getting harassed, and he's going to be sacked again. Cam Jordan, now 10.5 sacks this season. Plays 53% of the time, usually on just a third down. On first down, he comes up big with a sack as Robinson's looking for him, and a good tackle around the waist. Alontae Taylor from his defensive back position. 3rd and 15. Cousins will dump it off to Bijan Robinson. Nice move. And he's down to the 35, and they'll spot him around the 33. Unless they're just trying to draw him off. Nope, they're going. Cousins, nice catch for a first down. Kyle Pitts across the middle. Cousins with a quick toss, wide open. Inside the 15, Darnell Mooney.
What he has been so good at adapting to that.
Cousins. And the ball is out, and the Saints have it.
All right, so Bijan Robinson, they're going to run a little fake screen to him. This is Pitts over here, and you're going to see Granderson retrace his steps when he feels the screen. He feels it right about here, and he says, I smell something ratty. He gets out, gets underneath that throw on the screen. Beautiful job by Granderson. You want to talk about just having a feel. Jesse Bates is all over. He orchestrates this defense.
Short of the first down. It'll be a 4th down coming up as Ronnie Bell, one of those reserve receivers. Need 5. Cousins with a quick toss. Incomplete. Trying to get it to London.
Make them put their heads on swivels. That's how it starts.
And Shuck will throw and knocked away at the 25. Trying for Kevin Austin and C.J. Henderson, the corner opposite Terrell. Will change things at the top of the South Division in the AFC. And it's deflected here. Drops inside the 10. And the Falcons are on it. It'll be 1st and goal for Atlanta.
Just lined up inside right in this mess here. And watch him work his way through here past the personal protector. They run a little game. Great job attacking the ball off the foot of the punter. Don't go through the punter. Go to the ball where his foot's going to end up. Great execution. And the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Cartwheel then. Little backflip.
David Sills is the sure-handed receiver. At least him and Cousins have hooked up. He's at the bottom of your screen as Cousins has a lot of time and throws for the end zone. That's a touchdown, Falcons. Drake London all alone sitting back there.
Somebody's going to come open. Miscommunication in the back end of this defense, because I guarantee you one thing everybody was talking about is we got to stop number 5, because Drake London is that big time a player. They drop him in coverage. He just works himself across. You see Taylor jumping Mooney and nobody picks up. Yeah, I could vote for her. Like Gray Zabel's been great in Seattle. You watch that game last night?
Well, Seattle's defense was outstanding as Estime gets near a first down. After 1 yard loss, the blitz. Shuck. And looked like he faked it and was sacked right at the 47 by Katavius Street. Shuck needs something. Goes underneath. That's Taysom Hill. Gets inside the 40. Charlie Smith will sail this one off the mark. 8 offensive drives and only 7 points so far. And falling down is Cousins as Bijan Robinson hangs on to the football, and Granderson, who's having a heck of a first half. He picked up 8 on 3rd and 5. Cousins delivers. That's who he was pointing to in London with the first down catch. Work so well together as teammates in the backfield together. It's Bijan Robinson and gliding his way for a first down and a strong pickup to the 25. 3rd and 7. Cousins ball's out. His hand was going forward. Not ruled. It is not ruled an incompletion. That's a fumble at the moment. Cracks a little bit from looking at the replay. Meanwhile, the field goal is up and good by Zane Gonzalez from 40 yards away. Started throwing to this week.
That's right. This is like a Nerf football game when you were a kid and you're like, hey man, anybody want to come out and play with us? Anyone?
On 3rd and 6. Oh, somehow he got wide open. Estime, the running back, gets a first down. 3 straight years for him, over 100 tackles. On a 2nd and 10, that's Pettis trying to get a block and gets one and then works his way down the sideline. Did he stay in down at the 20? Didn't see them calling him out of bounds. Shuck capable of running, but he can't get away. Brought down at the 15-yard line. And D. Alford coming in from that secondary along with London. Now 3rd and 16. Just hoping to stay in field goal range. Lopped it for Pettis, and there's a flag down. Inside the 5.
Pass interference. Defense, number 24. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Taysom Hill is back there. Shuck fakes to him. Shuck is going to try and race to the corner. Chased, but he gets in for the touchdown. Jalen Walker was closing in on him, but Shuck has shown that ability.
Give them every look. Gonna run. Great fake right there by Shuck, and that's what saved him on the edge.
Drake London in motion, bottom of your screen. Fake. Cousins is looking for London, and he's got it. Reached over the defensive back to haul it in, and Quincy Riley has done an amazing job, and they've gotten better and better. Cousins here floating for the sideline and overthrows. Gonzalez up and Got it. He's been money. There's a flag down. Hadn't been able to light it up here. That pass is caught across the middle. Kevin Austin crosses midfield for a Saints first down. Shuck. Can he run for it? He's going to have to throw it. Open at the sideline. He's got it. Catch made. Jawan Johnson. Shuck. Open. First down. Taysom Hill. Inside the 10. It'll be a first and goal for the Saints. Shuck has it. Pressure's coming. And Shuck is going to throw for the end zone. Touchdown Saints! Kevin Austin. There is a flag in the end zone.
Pass interference. Offense number 11. 10-yard penalty. Repeat fourth down.
And wow, just barely got that through. But after this year. Pressure coming, and boy, he got rid of it just in time to London inside the 40. And Cam Jordan was closing fast. The only team I hate is Atlanta. he wouldn't stop about the rivalry. Algier is trying to get away from Granderson, who eventually brought him down.
Can't take a negative play here to keep yourself in field goal range, Chris.
And that's big after Saints just picked up 3. Open. Let's see where the feed in. Cousins with a quick toss, and they backed off, and Kyle Pitts was able to make the catch. Cousins trying to get rid of it quick, and they got him. He falls inside the 20. That's Carl Granderson. Remember, he had a sack in 3 of the first 4 games of the year, but not a lot since. From 38. And an important kick that works its way through.
And letting Shuck call the plays that he likes from the line of scrimmage.
Looks one way, fires short, and Austin couldn't hang on. It might have. Cousins. Pitts slips a tackle. Kyle Pitts across the 40, and a first down at the 41 of Atlanta. And you saw the record-setting performance of Pitts, both tight ends having great seasons. As the sack, a big defensive play, just as you mentioned it, as Chase Young comes in for another sack. I'm thinking plays, you're thinking dollar signs. That's how it goes. But boy, his career has been revived as it was a dump-off intended for Tyler and the Falcons, even though they have set a franchise sack record today on the other side. Pressure coming. He can do that, and Shuck will take off and run. Tyler Shuck, he slides inside the 25 of Atlanta. The Panthers win the NFC South and get the 4 seed. Tyler Shuck, and it's intercepted. The Falcon takeaway, D. Alford on his way. Eventually slowed down by Austin Estime.
Jumps the outside. Watch. Double slants. He reads it. He sets, and then he just takes off on the outside slant. Watch it. Bam. Put your foot in the ground. Go eat that thing up and take it off down the sideline. That is one smart play. But really, you look at the New Orleans Saints. They've run that so many times that you know it's coming. You sit on it, and you go get it.
Well, what was unfortunate is the Saints. And if you're Atlanta, even a field goal makes it a 2-possession game, as Algier will not get the first down, and the clock runs. Remember, the Falcons have had 3 blocked field goals this year, but they had various kickers throughout the year. No problem here. A 19-10 advantage. 3rd down 6. Pressure coming. Pass complete, but is he going to get the first down? No. Audric Estime knocked down by D. Alford is everywhere. Call on that last run that the play had been stopped. And of course, that's not reviewable, so good enough for the first down with Tyler Shuck having to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
The connection made. Dante Pettis inside the 30. Shuck for the end zone. In the corner. One-handed. That's a touchdown, Ronnie Bell! Wow. Amazing catch!
Amazing throw! Well, they had 2 close incompletions to Bell, just time on task, but this time these two are connected. He just kind of slow plays it off and then explodes when he stacks the DB, Henderson, and that is a beautifully thrown ball.
Who joined this team during the season. How creative can he be? It's got to go 10 unless touched by Atlanta, and it was out of bounds. That's Pitts all over it.
I got to tip my hat to both these teams because both these teams showed up and played exceptionally hard today.
Yeah, there was no rest, no load management. It was about game management and finishing the season.
Williams in the backfield. Sanders is able to complete that one. He's got Coley, and he's shuttled out of bounds inside the 30-yard line, right about the 30-yard line.
Ready, go.
Bates in motion on second down. Sanders, he's in trouble. He fumbled the ball, and it looks like the Bengals recover it. Cam Sample knocked it loose. Burrow gets rid of it quickly. Pass is complete. T. Higgins. Burrow to throw, looking right, going quickly to the right. Pass is complete to the right. It's Chase Brown, a touchdown, and the Bengals off the turnover go up early.
Able to kind of sneak him out to the flat here. The Browns love man-to-man defense, and look at the backer, number 30 on 30, gets picked. Chase Brown will...
Out of Illinois, McPherson, who missed his first point after last week, has that one deflected, and it is no good.
27.
That's Bond that just moved late down to the bottom of your screen. He's in for the first time. Sanders on third down. Pressure's coming to the middle. Nearly intercepted. Geno Stone got his hands on it. They hand it off quickly. And bursting across the 40 is Pirine. Delpit makes the tackle. Couple tight ends now for Myles Garrett. Chase was in the backfield. They dump it off. He makes the one-handed grab. He is so athletic. He's got the first down. Garrett again on the bottom of your screen lined up. Little hard count. Burrow throws to Chase. Jamar Chase has a blocker or two. And again, he's out toward the first down. First down. They give it up to Williams on the jet sweep. Williams has jet speed.
They know Burrow will be back, and some changes they'll make in the offseason.
First and goal from the 7. Burrow, quick release, has it deflected. It's intercepted. And the Browns may have a chance for a pick six. Bush, he's got a one man to beat. He's looking for Myles Garrett for some help. He got some help. And Devin Bush will score. There is a flag, however, at the 40-yard line. 97-yard return. 2 returns. Ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage.
The tip drill. Myles Garrett with the great rush off the edge of the tip on the inside. Look at Devin Bush's ability to see that someone's coming. Shelby Harris there, the 11-year veteran, tips it up right to his linebacker, intended a team.
First down off the play fake. Burrow dumps it off to his left. He's got his receiver. The ball's loose again. It's picked up by the Browns. Sam Webb is going to take it in. And it's going to be another celebration penalty. But Noah Fant could not hold on. They are coming in and laying some hits.
Unreal chain of events here. You see that ball is out with a clean punch by Jerome Baker. And the return there. Looks like you got Jamar Chase one-on-one top of your screen.
Burrow's looking that way. He throws that way. Pass is complete that way. It was. What's the one thing you want to do? You want to get off the ball quickly. Burrow to throw. Burrow to the right side. Burrow pass complete to Chase. And Chase right at the first down marker. Down at 1. They give it to Pirine, and Pirine is bumped at the line of scrimmage by Mason Graham. And now it's decision time for the Bengals. Second down and long, 2nd and 21. Play clock is down to 2. Sanders gets the snap off. Pressure's coming. Sanders is ripped down. Cedric Johnson, no hands to the face this time.
How you got the tight end in the backfield to help out Orlando Brown at the top of the screen.
Yeah, Garrett does come. He's double teamed. Burrow has it tipped away, and it's incomplete. It was Alex Wright who got his hand on it. Third down and 10. Play clock down to 2. Sanders trying to set up a toss. Looking for Judy. Now rolls the pocket. Zips it to Judy, who doesn't have a lot of room to roam. That is out of bounds. You are the music man. On first down, another jet sweep. It's Chase Brown, and Brown's got room, and Brown knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line by Hickman.
No. Brown's starting corners are out. I would love to see Joe Burrow throw the ball downfield on the edges.
Yeah, Chase Brown needs 10 more yards for 1,000. Chase, meanwhile, makes a man miss after getting that reception. Might have got away with a little bit of a nudge, but that's big time. On second down, Burrow to throw again. Lofts it to his left for Higgins. One-handed grab! A flag comes in, but that is a spectacular catch by T. Higgins if it stands. Touchdown seasons.
6'4" with ball skills. We talked about how good he is with his hands. Hold the defender off with his right. All you need is one. That's good every day and on Sunday. And that drive right there.
And McPherson for the point after. They're not chasing the missed extra point from the first quarter. And this one is off to the right. He missed another one. That's 3 misses in the last 2 weeks. Don't forget they're 0 for 9 on fourth down since week 8. They go the jet sweep again to Judy, and he's able to peel the juggle out of the air, and he's got a first down. Barrett Carter makes the tackle. They move Bond into the outside. Sanders on third down. He throws to his right, passes complete to his right. He's got Cedric Tillman, who was such a weapon last week for Shedeur Sanders. Right. Williams in the backfield. Sanders takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's wrapped up and taken down by Demetrius Knight, the outstanding rookie from South Carolina. 27-yarder. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. So the Browns do get points.
But he's very well spoken.
On second down, Burrow to throw. Pass is complete. Gesicki, and he's got a first down.
And moving away from him and getting the ball out quickly.
Well, Garrett's at the top of your screen, tight. He's got the tight end that's going to try to deal with them. Burrow runs away from Garrett. He's still running away. Oh, he got away, and he slides forward. He knew he was right behind him.
You got one-on-one up top to your guy, Jamar Chase.
But Burrow underneath, pass is complete. He's got the first down as he finds his tight ends. 95 is back in the game after a little breather. They bring Chase Brown over to his side of the field. Burrow to Higgins, so a little razzle-dazzle to Brown, and a stiff arm out of bounds, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Bengals show blitz, they pull it back. They'll hand the ball off. The Browns do to Sampson, and he's got a first down up across the 20-yard line.
But the offense is heating up. This is a huge quarter for Shedeur to handle this. You know Joe Burrow's going to have something to say about it down the stretch.
Off the play fake, Shedeur. He'll run the football. And he dives forward. Got to be careful about that as he dives forward. But it does get him closer to the first down.
Ready, go.
On 3rd and 2. Sanders will keep it himself. He dives forward.
You got to pick up a couple yards here.
Williams in the backfield next to Sanders. Pressure's coming. Sanders is hit, and it's incomplete. Again, he's fortunate it wasn't intercepted.
Directly. Here, he's moving now, picking his spots.
Oh, Burrow trying to run away. Burrow was going to run away for a few yards out of bounds at the first down marker. He wasn't going to go right because that's where Garrett was, and he decided to go left.
And to win. They need more than 12 to win. He's got to drive the ball downfield.
2 tight ends are on the right side. That means that Garrett's by himself. They hand it off to Brown. Needs a couple for first down. Burrow. Josivash has the first down. 3rd down and 3.
Look where Myles Garrett's lined up here.
Trying to knife his way through. Burrow underneath with the pressure coming. And it's a first down, or at least close to it for Sample, as Hickman makes the tackle. First down. Burrow, he's under pressure. He's sacked. And there it is, a record that has stood nearly a quarter of a century has a new leader as 30-year-old Myles Garrett records his NFL record 23rd sack of the year, passing Michael Strahan and T.J. Watt on the all-time list.
You see Myles Garrett, he just wins right away. To be that big, but that athletic to dip, a la Von Miller, beats Orlando Brown and gets in the backfield in under 2.5 seconds, Tom.
Williams out of the backfield is in motion. Sanders from his end zone rolls to the right. Sanders is going to have to run this one. And he'll get to the 15-yard line, a little bit past it, but shy of the first down, so the Browns will have to punt.
One-on-one, he's always a guy I like to give the ball to, but this is obviously 4-down territory for the Bengals.
And it's actually P-Ryan who's in the backfield on 3rd down. Burrow lofts it for Chase. He makes the catch. Wow, what great control. He was in front of Ross, and he's got the first down. Colts have taken a 1-point lead over the Texans. Jacksonville was up big in their game. Burrow to the outside. This time Higgins reels it in. He had Ross on him again. Burrow sets up in the pocket, throws to the middle. He's got Chase. Chase breaks a tackle at the 5. And he's down to the 4-yard line. He almost bounced his way into the end zone. 72 yards on the ground. Burrow to throw again. Burrow dances to the end zone. Chase, he's got it. He hangs on. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Burrow been here too many times. You get the one-on-one matchup to Jamar Chase, and he just breaks it outside. Look at the strong hands. The strong hands at the catch. This is what he does. This is why this guy has records along with Randy Moss. Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase has been good. So long they've been doing it since the LSU days.
Yeah, that's 3 touchdown passes.
You go to your one-on-one matchups on the outside.
They do have one-on-one matchups on the outside. Burrow looking at one of those. Now goes to the middle, broke it up. Grant Delpit broke it up.
Save him. But you got to get a good play here. You don't want to put yourself in a 4th and long.
Well, plus there's too much time going off the clock. Pressure again. Sanders to the sideline. Pass is complete. It's Isaiah Bond, and he's got a first down.
That safety over there on Judy's side, I expect something down the middle of the field.
No, they go to Sampson underneath. Now, Sampson gets along the sidelines and is out of bounds.
Now you have the one-on-one matchups. You want to go to Judy or up top.
Sanders in the pocket. Sanders to his left. Has Judy. He hung on. And I know that's a storyline for the Browns fans. He has 10 drops this year, but this time he hangs on. The first matchup, the Bengals won 17-16. The Browns trying to get a little revenge here as the clock will wind down before Kevin Stefanski will call a timeout. Bajorquez is the holder. Good snap, good hold, nearly blocked. It is good, but there is a flag.
I think that's going to stand, Tom, for hop in the center there.
It was a hop. It was a hop, skip, and a jump.
But for the drama, we will see.
It was Miles Murphy who hopped the center.
You can hop, you can't leverage, you can't push off on anybody.
That looks like it's going to do it. Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns.
There is no foul on the play. The field goal is good.
20-18. The Browns have knocked off the Bengals on a historic day.
In that wild card round, we'll be talking about Love as the day goes on. Meantime, J.J. McCarthy back in the fold, hands off here. That's Jordan Mason back into the mix.
Today, a little bit different feel. He'll be playing against a lot of backups on this Green Bay defense.
McCarthy's going to go play action, climbs the pocket, throws a laser beam, and completes. That's his stud receiver, Justin Jefferson, who begins the day needing 53 yards.
Play fast, play with great fundamentals, and try to get after McCarthy.
3rd and 17, they get it to Jefferson, trying to get them in a much better field goal range, and that is mission accomplished.
And now they have to kick the field goal.
So here's Will Reichard, who has authored arguably the greatest kicker season by a kicker in franchise history. Beloved piece, 6 Pro Bowls, 2-time All-Pro. As good as any player of his generation. 2, it is lit up. Football comes loose. Packers recover with Drake Dabney, one of their call-ups this week. It was Dallas Turner. Where Jeff Hafley's defense is as they gear up for their playoff opener next week. McCarthy off balance throw, and he gets it to Justin Jefferson. But
thin outside at quarterback and needing some more playmaking ability up front, to me, is going to be the difference in the playoffs for this defense.
Boy, they get the push that they were looking for as Chandler is buried against this Brian Flores defense. It's a scary sight. Here they come. They rush 5. Toon gets it out in time, but they're going to be short. Jacoby Keeney-James starts to come into focus. A couple of days away from the dance getting started next weekend. McCarthy, boy, showing that elusivity. Gets it off, and it has a first down. It's Josh Oliver. Boy, impressive body movement by McCarthy in the face of pressure.
There is a lot that McCarthy has to do to continue to develop, but I don't think the story has been written on him yet.
Jefferson, and there it is. He makes the catch.
And what a great reward for him to get his 1,000 yards. That was an excellent, well-placed throw from McCarthy for him to get that.
Bullet pass, laser beam by McCarthy. Starting to our offseason plans. And in motion is Jefferson with McCarthy under center. There's some misdirection. They give it to Mason. Mason finds a crease. Going to get down inside the 10. I like when he takes that underneath stuff. That time didn't connect with his guy. McCarthy, back corner of the end zone for Jefferson. Brian Flores not the only DC in this game whose name has been attached to potential head coaching openings. We've certainly seen through 2020, but boy, if this is the end of the road for C.J. Ham, what a journey it's been. The 2-time Pro Bowler as the Packers, Wilson running for his life, and boy, he's going the wrong way. Wilson,
he might get.
Oh my goodness! Improvement in his game every time he stepped on the field.
Just 10th game. I mean, it's just not a big sample size, and not. Is that,
you don't appreciate that DB slander, I know.
Yeah, I don't like where you're going.
3rd and 8. How does McCarthy handle this? A little bit of pressure at the end. Delivers. First down, Vikings. Naylor. McCarthy, who has shown significant growth over his last 3. And as he finished here this first half, McCarthy trying to create some time. Delivers perfectly. They actually put a second back on the clock, so 25 seconds. 2nd and goal. They got 1 timeout left. Ham, he's going to bulldoze his way in for the touchdown. It's going to be the question mark in Green Bay all this week as they begin playoff preparations in earnest as soon as they get on that airplane back home. This is Emmanuel Wilson churning out some yardage, going to get inside the Vikings 40-yard line.
The injury to Jordan Reed, so there's a lot of different pieces that this offense has had to deal with, but I think Love has done it masterfully, and I can't wait to see them play and see him play in the playoffs next week.
McCarthy 13-22 in that first half for 174 yards. Quick strike. Justin Jefferson has been his main target. Which didn't see any contact there. Don't want to speculate, but obviously McCarthy in some kind of discomfort there. See him maybe flexing out that right hand. Aditi is always all over it for us down on the sidelines. We'll get a report from her and an update as quickly as we can. So here's Brosmer, the undrafted rookie, delivers to Jefferson, who's going to be close to another first down.
And I know that he was really looking forward to hitting this offseason and having a full offseason with good help. So you can just focus on being playing quarterback and not worrying about the rehab process.
They make excuses for it in that wild card loss to the Eagles. But boy, you just would have liked to have had him healthy these last couple of weeks. Toon making a couple of guys miss.
They're going to bring everybody, or they have a variety of different zone coverages that they play behind it.
Toon, here they come, and he's blown up again. Theo Jackson.
You have to take the text. You have to find time to talk to potential offensive coordinator candidates, or you'll be behind.
Good completion here. Rest of our CBS crew, Happy New Year from Minneapolis. Max Brosmer on for J.J. McCarthy, who's questionable to return with that right hand injury. That is what we have been given by Aditi and the Vikings. Brosman was sacked 7 times in that game. No turnovers. Put some air under it here on a comebacker. Ty Felton, and there's the flag. And here's John Hussey.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the same team. Illegal contact, defense, number 38. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, defense, number 38. That ball we place at spot of the foul, automatic, first down.
Neither team has had much success on 3rd down so far. Brosmer rolling out, completes to Scott. And it's going to be 1st and goal, Vikings. And not giving way to Max Brosmer, the undrafted rookie. 1st and goal, Brosmer from the 5. Boy, gets tripped up.
Uh-oh.
Did the officials whistle the play dead? No signal yet.
Well, it looked like he reverted back to college and thought when he was down.
Yeah, it was Justin Schoolarch who he got his feet tangled up with. Didn't look like a defensive player touched him. So that's a live football, and the recovery by by Baron Sorrell, I beg your pardon. It was Cox who forced the fumble. Heady play by Cox, realizing that potentially it was a live play. So the call on the field is a fumble.
I can't quite remember a play like that happening before.
There's some bloopers right there. Blake Cashman coming in nearly untouched.
I think many coaches teach that way.
Well, he's right about that.
It is as unique a defensive system as there is, certainly the NFL. Emmanuel Wilson out of the backfield, and he's going to get brought down. Max Brosmer in relief, injury relief of J.J. McCarthy, right hand injury, as he has aggravated that injury that held him out last week. As the rest of this fourth quarter continues, 9 and change. Mason slips the initial tackle. Mason open space into the second level. Who knows what that means for Pete Carroll? The speculation, rumors already running rampant. As Chandler finds a crease, breaks that first tackle, gets downhill. As they start to think about their postseason opponent next week. Out of the backfield, Chandler. And they're going to lose yardage here. So we mentioned either Chicago or Philly next week. And as we started to say earlier, Arch.
Just because you beat them once. You know, the second one you lost. But remember, Jordan Love didn't play for the majority of that football game.
All with this franchise. 6 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pros. People asking, is he a Hall of Famer? They certainly feel like he is in this city. All with this franchise. 6 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pros. People asking, is he a Hall of Famer? They certainly feel like he is in this. So everyone gears up for the rest of the day of action, and the big Sunday nighter coming up to decide the AFC North. As Wilson.
It's the last week of the season because, you know, I love what we do and how we do it as a team. And, you know, it's.
Good snap, good hold, and the Packers are going to get on the board. 16-3, your final. As Matt LaFleur and his Packers will get on the plane and immediately begin preparations for their wild card game on the road next week.
On first down from the 30, Woody Marks in the backfield. Fake it on the boot, Stroud. And he's got his open man. It's Dalton Schultz. Makes a move upfield, and an excellent way to start. Shifts to the other side on 3rd and 10. Stroud. The touches there. Oh! A one-handed snare by Schultz. Tremendous grab for a first down. So Nick Caley in year number 1 as the OC. Handoff on a 3rd down and 24. And this turns into a long attempt. It's a 51-yarder for Fairbairn. And he drills it.
They had success with this last time against the Colts, so they're going right back to it on the first 3rd down.
3rd down, Leonard is going to unleash a long one. Alec Pierce is there for the touchdown. Leonard is on time with a bomb to Pierce for 66 yards. Not a bad way to start your NFL career. Riley Leonard. Nobody near Pierce.
Tremon Smith is starting for Kamari Lassiter, who they're kind of letting rest. And just watch him at the top of this route. For the quickest second, he peeks back at the route underneath, and that allows Pierce deep behind the...
So it's Jordan out of Louisville now in there. Stroud, excellent hands.
So many injuries and new guys playing. I just want them to play fast and free.
Well, there's the yardage they needed. And not surprising that it would be to Dalton Schultz as C.J. Stroud drives that football. He's going to hold it. Austin Brinkman to snap it. Fairbairn from 48 yards out. He's got it. Clock is ticking. 4:20 and counting left in the first. Oh, they're going to fake it. A toss by Sanchez, and it's caught. Mo Alley Cox on special teams. You wanted the kitchen sink? You'll get the kitchen sink. Stingley, one of 4 Pro Bowlers on this team with Collins, Anderson, Alshire, and the corner Stingley. 3rd and 5. It's an option run, and Leonard's got it. The zigzag move to the outside. That's certainly an element to his game that you have to respect. That's what Rivers did his entire career. Leonard throws it. Trying to hold on is Alec Pierce, and he does, short of the first down. It's a 50-yard attempt for Blake Grupe, former New Orleans Saint, and Grupe is perfect.
Ice cold beer at that bar.
What?
Place
what kind of beer?
For a drink. Ice cold.
Ice cold. I think you said high school.
Yeah, that's different.
Very different. And illegal. Cade Stover with the catch. The responsibility of being a quarterback at this level. Stroud's throw is on the money. Hutchinson heading to the outside and turning on the burners. Big play on the catch and run. 11th play of the drive. Fake the run. Stroud circling, throwing, end zone. Touchdown. Catch is made by Higgins. And the Texans go in front.
All the way across the formation into the end zone. 1 foot down, drags the second. C.J. Stroud finding the young receiver. Excited about it.
DJ Giddens is now in there in the backfield. Fake it. Leonard. Oh, Leonard loses the ball. Knocked around. Free ball. And the Texans pounce on it at the 1. Turnover, Indianapolis. 118. And he's going to try to run it himself, and will. C.J. Stroud picks the right opening for the touchdown.
A handoff to Tommy Togiai, the defensive lineman in the backfield. But that's what happens when you have a defensive lineman at fullback. Sometimes it doesn't go according to plan, but C.J. says, I'll just...
3rd and 7. Leonard throws it. It's dropped by Pittman. Would have had the first down, tried to make a move in each of their first 3 seasons together. Stroud's throw is on time. On a 3-year, $36 million deal with the Texans. Handoff to Marks again.
He doesn't have to think about those guys. It does get different when you get deeper into the roster.
This is now a 3rd down and 10. Good move by Stroud to avoid the sack, and then he tosses it into a crowd. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins.
Right now, Jonathan Taylor here with 2 successful runs after only having 2 yards on his first 4 carries of the day. Colts hoping that he can continue that.
Leonard stops. He throws another deep shot, and it's caught by Downs. 2nd and 10 for the Colts. Leonard on a rope to Pittman.
He's slinging it.
From the gun. Leonard. Back of the end zone for the touchdown. Alec Pierce.
The kid is dealing. He is dealing. Another unbelievable ball. Alec Pierce on Derek Stingley Jr., one of the best cornerbacks in the entire league. Pierce not scared. Leonard not scared. Colts happy.
They go. That target is just inside the 40-yard line on the Colts side of the field, and they're going to get there. And then some. Hutchinson brought down inside the 30. And Stroud's going to throw it. They get out of bounds with Hutchinson. And now the field goal unit will come on.
What you have to do to win these games, is that something that might need to change?
29-yarder is good to end the first half for Fairbairn.
Comfortable in the pass game, and would imagine they try and air it out even more in the second half.
No Derek Stingley out there for Houston. Leonard dials it up with a short toss to Taylor. The catch and curl for a first down. So, new set of downs for the Colts. Taylor has just 10 yards on the ground. Leonard steps up. Leonard, another deep one. Separation, caught by Pierce, and he's brought down inside the 5.
And once again, behind the defense is Alec Pierce.
First and goal, and Leonard trying to run for it. He stays upright for the touchdown. It's a highlight reel for Riley Leonard. The Indianapolis Colts had a chance to take the lead with the extra point.
This is shocking on both sides. If you're sitting there as a Houston Texans fan, you're thinking we have the #1 defense in the NFL, and this rookie in his first start is
#1 in the NFL once again in yards per catch. He did it last season as well. Groupie bounces one, and Noel had to climb the ladder to get it. And Noel emerging. Noel trying to get to the outside. Groupie just bounced off him like a rag doll.
Is it worth putting my guys at risk to change spots for this team or that team when it may look more wide open this year?
Mills in the pocket, and he couldn't quite get it.
Maybe I need to improve and be better. I think that's a very mature and humble response. And clearly he's gone out there and put in a lot of work this year.
Leonard's throw, and it's hauled in by Warren, but short of the first down. First down from the 29. Mills fake the handoff. Mills steps up. Mills is going to run, and Mills has got a first down. Out across the 40-yard line, hit by Zaire Franklin.
What he was able to do stepping in for C.J. Stroud in that critical middle portion of the season.
It's a handoff for British. Brooks taking it to the outside at the 39. Texans are down by 1. Brooks stays in there. He gets the call. Nice hop step and acceleration to the with a win today. Playing one extra game. Shotgun, Mills. Here comes the rush. He throws it out of bounds. This is a 43-yard attempt. He has makes of 29, 48, and 51. For the lead. Right down the middle.
Although they are a very nice fan base,
yes.
I will say that.
Human-to-human communication. Big completion downfield to Downs. Every time the Colts have needed something, Leonard has found it.
And force Riley Leonard, the rookie, to beat you. But Riley Leonard has put on a good show and is making a run at it.
37, set it up for Abdullah. First down. Catch and run. Giddens left the area, now comes back. Shotgun here for Leonard. Leonard looks. He throws. It's caught inside the 10. He feeds it to Warren for the first down. Shotgun for Leonard. Back of the end zone. Alec Pierce. No catch.
Look, it's not a lot of contact, but we're very strict about any contact with an official. They more than likely had that discussion about whether it's
Myles Garrett, single season sack king. Spin move by Brooks. He's been effective here.
We still got a ball game, though. It's 27-26 right now, regardless of who's in there. Everybody's trying to win.
3rd down and 6. Leonard steps up. A wobbler is picked off at the 35. 12:02 mark of the 4th. Mills from the gun. There's the first completion. Agunbawale, but short of the first down. Now, the 5 seed will get you a matchup with the AFC North champion next week in the playoffs. 44-yarder is good. Leonard fires it. Catch is made by Abdullah. Elusive. 4 catches, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Leonard now has 268 through the air. Fake the handoff. Leonard steps up in the pocket. Leonard circles. He's gonna get there for the first down. Shotgun Leonard throws it. Catch made by Warren, and he will lean forward for the first down. In his first NFL start, 274 yards, 2 touchdowns. Fake the handoff. He throws it to Pittman, and he's extending, but he was ruled out of bounds. He's made a 39-yarder, a 50-yarder, chip shot, 22 yards away, and the Colts take the lead.
They said do as many as you can, and I was like, guys, we have a game to call. Brothers playing tonight. Like, I don't have all day.
Mills with the throw, and the catch made. Extra yards after the grab by Hutchinson. First down at the 41.5-yard line. Catch made over the middle by Knoll, and Houston threatening. 3rd down and 7. Running play to Brooks, and he runs into a wall at the 25. Timeout called. 43 yards away. Fairbairn sweeps the leg, and he knocks it through. Texans go in front. 5 seconds left. Snap it to Leonard. He's going to toss it underneath to Downs. He's going to chuck it behind him to Pittman. Throw it to Leonard, trying to keep it alive, and the Texans have it, trying to run with it for the score.
He didn't get it earlier. Togiai got his touchdown after all.
Togiai!
Wow! CJ Stroud didn't give him the ball. He had to go get it himself.
A humongous human touchdown.
You got to handle the noise. You got to handle the pressure. Take care of the football.
3rd down and 10. Cam Ward, rifle shot, wide open man. It's Io Manor, the rookie. And he's down inside the red zone. On his 4th consecutive 1,000-yard season. Cam Ward keeps. Cam Ward shuffles, and Cam Ward is in. Tennessee's defense stops Jacksonville, gets the ball, and Ward marches him down the field.
Sure enough, Trevon Walker crashes, gives Cam Ward the opportunity to pull it.
Named to his 4th Pro Bowl, one of 2 Pro Bowlers for the Tennessee Titans. Lawrence sitting back, has a man. Brian Thomas Jr. with a deep connection into Tennessee territory. Got a big win against Denver. They beat Indianapolis last week. Free play for Lawrence. Thomas wasn't looking for it, but it'll be a free 5 yards. As Simmons, Christina Pick pointing out how jazzed up he is for this one.
Defense number 98, that's a 5-yard penalty.
Well, maybe that penalty. Lawrence, shot to the end zone for Washington, touchdown! Looked like a Drew Brees chip shot.
It's fun when you're throwing to guys that you have a ton of confidence in. Watch this route here. Makes it look like a corner route, and then he's just going to cross the safety's face. And when you have trust in a receiver, you're just going to throw that ball.
Fired midway through this season. Spent the last 2 years with San Francisco and Kyle Shanahan. Here is Tajay Spears. Good cutback, and he picks up a first down. 3rd and 6. Quick screen for Spears, and he's got nowhere to go. Antonio Johnson, who's been key in the takeaway game.
But I don't think we're going to see any man-to-man today.
Pressure on Lawrence, still on his feet, and now the play is whistled dead. Truman Jones got into the backfield again. Eric Hallett from that nickel spot brought some safety pressure. Jacksonville plays coverage. Allen trying to get out of the pocket. He slings it forward with Joshua Hines. Allen about to bring him down.
On the last 3rd down. So really, they've gotten off the field on 2 of the last 3 drives. They've been able to apply some pressure to Trevor Lawrence, get 2 sacks already.
That time he throws on the move, and it's past the line to gain. It's a first down for Brenton Strange.
Man, let's just cut these loose. If we miss them, that's fine. Long foul balls. Let's make defenses cover every blade of grass against us.
Boy, what a play by Lawrence that time. Under pressure and an awkward arm angle to get that ball around James Williams Sr. Just get the snap off. Lawrence has a man. It is Brian Thomas Jr., or beg your pardon, Jacoby Myers inside the 40-yard line. Plus the Simmons penalty sets up first and goal. Lawrence, end zone, open man, touchdown, Brenton Strange.
Yeah, this looks like a bit of a coverage bust. If you just watch Brenton Strange right here, he's just simply going to run a vertical. And they just... That left side of the secondary, a little bit of a miscommunication between Darrell Baker.
Third down and 3. Spears the back. Allen pumps. Allen throws. Got a man. First down, DK. Wow, they're going to throw it. Allen will float it. It's picked off. Intercepted by Antonio Johnson. And Antonio Johnson with a house call. First big play for the defense of Jacksonville. First NFL touchdown for Johnson.
Campanelli's defense does it again. If you just watch right here, here's Antonio Johnson. And what's happening here is, no, it's from the outside. Receiver comes across. It's just a miscommunication between quarterback and receiver, sometimes on shallow crosses. And then put another drive together.
Third down and 8. Allen, tough throw, looking for Io Manor in a collapsing pocket.
They've really played pretty well today and gotten after Trevor Lawrence a bit.
This time though, he delivers on target for Washington. Boy, this looks like the play he made against Denver a couple of weeks ago. He takes it past the 40 to the 42. That's Quinton Morris now in motion. Toss play for Bashal Tootin. Yep. He's got the first down. Lawrence rolling. Throws on the move, past the sticks. Johnny Munt makes the catch, and he's inside the 15-yard line. Go right back to that jumbo set. And the rookie Bashal Tootin is the back. Lawrence the fake, floats it out there. It is a touchdown. It's Quinton Morris. His first as a Jacksonville Jaguar. For Trevor Lawrence.
Now sometimes you put the quarterback out here, they think Wildcat, so you just get more of a loaded box. Everybody really in tune with the run, which will set up then the play action to Quinton Morris. Just bluffing the end, getting out in the flat. Now you got a bunch here to the boundary. That tells me it could be just down the field routes.
Allen downfield, it's tipped, and it was nearly picked off. It's a turnover on downs. There are still 3 seconds, and you're already in Cam Little's field goal range. Chimere Dike is back under the crossbar to return. Cam Little, 67 yards! Oh! For most of the year. 3rd and 6. Allen under pressure. Flips it ahead. Spears trying to make some men miss, and he lunges for the first down marker at the 25. They seemingly have marked him about a half-yard short. On second down, Lawrence past the sticks, Jacoby Myers. He has the first down. Second down, Lawrence. And a roll to the left. And another completion for Brian Thomas Jr. Thomas slipped a little bit on that motion. You can see the middle of the field get chewed up a little. Pressure from Tennessee. Lawrence off the back foot, floating for Washington. Cam Little, for what for him suddenly feels like a chip shot from 52.
Just hitting on all cylinders.
And a pick 6 in the second quarter and that 67-yard Cam Little field goal. It'll be a handoff for Tony Pollard, and he pushes that pile. He's got the first down.
Just what Liam Cohen's done for Trevor Lawrence,
sure.
You know, coming in this year. So you think about all the candidates Coaches, too, that certainly we're going to be getting some head coaching looks this year. Brian Flores has done a phenomenal job in Minnesota.
On 4th down, incomplete for Io Manor, turnover on downs. He needed 248 yards to get there. Lawrence might get it right here. It is Washington. It's 4,000. On 3rd and 7, screen pass, Myers, first down. Diving tackle by Sanusi Kane. ETN motioning. Nick Mullins fires. It is bobbled and controlled by De'Ami Brown. Toss play for Tootin. Gets a nice block from Anton Harrison, and he walks in for the touchdown.
If you just watch the right side of this line, it's Anton Harrison here. It's Quentin Morris here. Both on the perimeter. Just covering guys up. I think defensively, once they get their 3 safeties back who were so instrumental early on, but unfortunately got hurt. That's Hooker, Winston, and Xavier Woods.
Yep. Spot foul, so it sets it back to the 35. So 3rd and 2, and Spears will not make it. Nice play. Allen, his release was blocked, looking for a friendly target, and it's Io Manor coming back to the ball. Nice play.
As far as hand-to-hand combat, punching the ball out, basically he says that's every snap on defense, whether you're rushing the passer, rerouting a receiver, punching the ball out, or getting a sack.
Like DeJuan Smoot does right there, his 2nd of the year, his first since the opening game of the season. His first year coming over from the New England Patriots. Special teams was a major improvement overall for Tennessee this year. That field goal from Slide, no good. Just his 7th miss.
It was funny. I talked to James Gladstone before the game, and he was saying, 8-9 years ago.
The turnaround is complete. Liam Cohen and Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars are the AFC South champions. They go from 13 losses to 13 wins. There will be playoff football in Duval County next weekend.
DiMercado in the backfield. Brissett wrapped up. Down he goes. Ball comes loose. And the Rams have it. Colby Turner on the recovery for Los Angeles.
Not really just for this offense, really for this whole team of what it means to be a tough football player.
There's Williams on 3rd down and 2, and he will not get there. Kyren Williams bottled up.
Really gained this momentum back off this turnover.
From 34 yards out. 3rd down and 6. Brissett over the middle. It's the tight end, Elijah Higgins. 4 opportunities one-on-one.
Just like that one, yep.
Fake to Carter. Brissett hit as he throws, and it is caught. It's Higgins again. Cardinals have used an NFL high 80 players this season. 2nd down and 8. Brissett to the outside, and it's caught by Michael Wilson. Up the sideline into Rams territory. He's had an excellent second half of the season. He picks up 3rd down and 3. Brissett complete. Wilson for a Cardinals first down. Defended by Emmanuel Forbes.
Now it's the Cardinals offense.
Right, he was a teammate of Brady during his early years in New England.
Correct.
2nd and 13. Down goes Brissett back at the 27-yard line. 45-yard attempt. The last time, get 128 yards on the ground. Stafford throws deflected and then caught. In the perfect position to make the catch was Smith. Final minute of this first quarter. Kyren Williams. Williams across midfield. And picks up a Rams first down. Terrific effort by Williams. He gains 16.
A little more explosive than Kyren Williams, but both of them equally good at playing that run game.
First play of the second quarter. is a sliding catch made by the tight end Higbee, 16 yards. The Rams first down.
Same thing, Kevin Dotson. He's not in there right now, so there's some guys that are still working through their injuries.
Third down and 2. Corum picks up a Rams first. Third down and 13. Stafford looking for Nakua.
If we don't correct these self-inflicted errors, it does not matter.
Davis hit from 34 earlier, now connects from 42. Brissett fires and wide open.
Wow.
It's McBride. They have a big play, 29 yards to McBride. Now look to extend the drive. Pass well over the head of McBride. 56-yard attempt. Ryland's career long is 58. From 56, the kick is good.
Jonathan Gannon was extremely excited for this matchup. He wanted to see Burke versus Puka and see how he performs.
Third down and 1. Stafford over the middle. It is complete for a first down to Williams. From the 39 on first down. Play action. Stafford can't find anyone. Now he throws, and it's complete to the tight end Parkinson. Stafford on third down. Pass is caught by Nakua. Second and 10 for the Arizona 48. Stafford complete. Nakua the first down.
Discipline, team structure, play for one another.
Third down and 5. And on cue, it is Nakua. Stafford's pass is complete. It's Higbee. Picks up a Rams first down to the Cardinals 5. Stafford complete. Nakua to the end zone. On fourth down, Stafford, end zone, Nakua, touchdown! What a catch!
We're going to throw this 50-50 ball against the rookie Denzel Burke. It's Burke's opportunity to see if he can get this coverage. If not, Puka goes with the one-handed grab.
And now Brissett airing it out. And Wilson unable to come up with it. It's taken away by Akello Witherspoon. Now Stafford fires, and it's Higbee. Will the Bears be the 2 or the 3? Second down and 17. The pass is complete. A first down, 2-2 Atwell.
He's playing.
Third down and 2. Stafford to the end zone, and he was looking for Parkinson. Davis now 3 for 3. Rams extend their lead to 10, and you have to wrap him up so he can throw, and that's exactly what
he wrapped him up there.
Here's DeMarcano on 3rd and 26. And it's McCullough who finally brings him down.
Oh, it's a fake.
And the pass is caught. They convert. It's DeMarcano.
Chase Blackburn, their special teams coordinator, onto their interim.
Ben Kawika took over for Blackburn. Wilson wide open. Touchdown.
Monster plays. Michael Wilson had already beat Akello Witherspoon earlier. That's a nice little stutter. Gets right behind him. The first time Brissett had underthrown the football. This time Brissett puts all of it into that throw, and he easily gets in for a touchdown.
Stafford stays on his feet, and then the pass is short. Cardinals start from their 24. Brissett swings it out to Carter. And Carter is spun around, stays on his feet, and picks up a Cardinals first down. Hear that great audio. Chip Weaver, Kevin McCluskey in our truck, best in the business. It's Higgins, the tight end. That's his third catch today.
And we said, we're going to play as hard as we can.
2nd and 5. Brissett complete. It's the tight end, Josiah DeGuara.
So everything that they need to do to get out there and stop the Cardinals.
On 2nd down, it is Wilson. Michael Wilson makes the catch. 3 tight ends in for the Cardinals. McBride with 3 catches today. And this pass to the end zone for DeGuara for a Cardinals touchdown.
Nate Landman on the coverage. He never looked back to play the football. Definitely has possession. I see the right foot down. I don't know if that left foot dragged. Oh, it did. Look at that. Oh, the toe is down. That is a touchdown.
Behind the scenes, they're here all day Saturday setting things up.
That's right.
Sometimes 14, 15-hour days. They're back at the stadium about 6 a.m. on Sunday.
Suck the life out of the Rams. They got to find this energy, man.
Right, the first down on the fake punt was the turning point. Pass complete to Corum. And Blake Corum has a Rams first down. 2nd down and 9. Stafford's pass is caught by Higbee for a Rams first down. Play action, Stafford complete. Parkinson inside the 5, dives for the end zone, touchdown!
Getting on the boot action, there's Colby Parkinson, and now he's going to run across the field. Nobody picks him up, and look at the effort. Dives over Jalen Thompson for the touchdown.
7th of the season for Parkinson. Cardinals must get to the 30 for a first down as Brissett stays on his feet and now is taken down by Braden Fisk. 2nd down and 6. Fake to Williams. Stafford swings it out. That's number 8 for Nakua today. Looking to jump into the 5 spot ahead of the 49ers. They get it into the hands of Nakua. Crosses midfield and finally forced out of bounds. From the Cardinals 44, Kyron Williams. Williams a first down and more. Finally brought down at the Arizona 22-yard line, a gain of 22.
First in this, second in that. That's what I mean by this opportunity that Sean McVay doesn't want squandered.
On 2nd down, complete to the end zone. Higbee, touchdown.
He's on the outside, and you're going to see him jump the low route. As soon as he jumped the low route, they went high. Stafford and Higbee, that connection has been there for years now. He gets back healthy. I mean, this guy's played phenomenal football.
3rd down and 18. Brissett's pass is complete, but not nearly enough.
The older he gets, the more that he values these opportunities.
Pass caught by Nakua. He spent 12 years with the Lions.
We got after him and played him a couple more times, and now you see he's going to be a future Hall of Famer, and he plays as good as any quarterback I've played against.
New set of downs for the Rams. Here's Corum. First down, still going across midfield.
3 turnovers, 1 pick 6 by Stafford.
There's Nakua once again. And Puka Nakua has a Rams first down.
See how he just ran through.
2nd and 10. Pass is caught. Kyron Williams. Corum replaces Kyron Williams. 10th play of the drive. Fake to Corum. And now Stafford to Nakua.
Both feet down. Both feet down, Kenny.
His 10th today. 2nd and goal. Corum in the backfield. Fake to Corum. Stafford end zone. Touchdown. 2nd today for Parkinson. Stafford with his 4th.
Here he's going to block a little bit, and then once he does that, Jalen Thompson is going to take his eyes off of him. As soon as he does, pitch and catch, touchdown. Just like they drew it up, just like they ran it in practice, easy pitch and catch, and another touchdown. If they do that, they should be okay against the Panthers.
Brissett and the Cardinals back to work. Brissett takes off and picks up the Cardinals' first down. New set of downs for the Cardinals.
There he is.
Pass over the middle. It's McBride. Third down and 2. They pick up the first with Kiner. Brissett, pump fake, down he goes. An exclamation point from this Los Angeles Rams defense, coming off his 9th World Series for Fox. With us for the first time this season. Great job. Cardinals drop their 9th straight. Rams with a 5 seed. For Jonathan Velma and Megan O'Leary.
4-man rush. Has time. Lets it rip. And it's caught to Tesla. A dart from Goff to the rookie, Isaac Tesla, who's really gotten better as the season's gone on. Here is Miles Frazier, the rookie, comes on for him on that left side. Play to fake. Goff slips it out to Jamison Williams. Tight coverage, it doesn't matter. Deshaun Wright was all over him, but Jamison Williams makes a catch for a first down.
Punching teeth out there, whatever it takes to win against a division rival on the road.
Goff looking, checks it down. Williams, good move. Jamison Williams has a first down. Down to the 10-yard he goes. 2nd and 1 for Goff. Back to throw, get a set of screen outside, and that gets absolutely swarmed. Nowhere to go that time. Brisker and Robinson came in to make the hit on Anthony Ferkser. Goff zips it. St. Brown is incomplete. Brisker there with another good hit. And here comes the field goal team for the Lions. And Bates is perfect. So the Lions take the opening drive, go on down and settle for 3, but they grab the early lead.
It really wears down the defense. This D-line has to chase him all day long, and that is exhausting.
Lions send a blitz on first down. Williams gets rid of it, and it's caught by Loveland right away. And a good solid tackle out there.
Really hard on the defense to get a kind of beat on what the Bears offense is doing.
Give it to Swift again. Big hole for Swift. Oh, just got tripped up. That could have been a huge one, but it picks up the first down. Manungai again up the middle, and he runs into a wall. Well played by Tyleek Williams, the rookie first-round pick. First down, play action, pressure. Goff is in trouble. He is sacked by Montez Sweat. 3rd and 9 here. Bears show blitz. They come with it. Goff sees it underneath, catch, and a first down and more. It is St. Brown. Who else? The master on 3rd down. Up to the 49. He goes for the 2nd down. Goff near side, St. Brown again, already off to a big start. There's another first down for the Lions for being shoved out of bounds there. 2nd down. Goff in some trouble. Looking around, throws complete. Jamison Williams backs up to take a look and sprints forward for a first down.
St. Brown's got all 3 targets so far in this game on 3rd down. See if he gets a 4th.
Looking that way. Goff throwing that way. Guess what, Tom? He does. It's another first down. Keep going back to it for Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 5th catch of the game. Gibbs is a wideout, bottom of your screen here for Goff. Pressure. Steps away. Zips it to the end zone. High and incomplete. And the Bears get another stop in the red zone.
You know, not giving up these touchdowns in the red area.
Bates up for 30 yards, and that is good. 2 field goals for Jake Bates. So this Bears defense, which gave up 5 touchdowns in the red zone last week.
Are you kidding me? As a rookie? So impressive.
Here's Williams on 3rd down with some pressure. In trouble and sacked. He doesn't get sacked often, but Aiden Hutchinson gets home.
Those receivers didn't want to run out to their spots again.
Blitz coming. Goff sees it, throws incomplete again against that blitz. It's St. Brown, who's having a monster first half for another Lions first down. 3rd and 4. Goff stands in on a rope. St. Brown on a beauty on an in cut. Gets a block. Amon-Ra St. Brown is down to the 15. Pressure. Goff zips it underneath. It is caught. It's going to be a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs is in.
He's got an angle route, and watch Edwards, the linebacker, just overrun it. Goff knows he's going back inside.
There's Williams trying to get a little screen. DJ Moore, a couple blocks. That's a good start and a first down. 4th and 1, looking to throw. Over the middle, first down. It's Loveland who's got the completion inside the 40. It's like he's got them right where they want him. 1st and 10 with 2 minutes to go in this first half. On a fake to Swift. Pressure in his face. He's in trouble. Deep trouble. Way back there. And just throws it to Komet. Makes a catch, but he's going to lose yards.
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
The Bears are going to have to adjust this game plan a little bit. They thought it's going to get much more man today. It hasn't been that.
3rd and long. Fired over the middle. It's caught. Loveland, but he's going to be short of a first down. But now you got options. It'll be a 4th and 2, or you could try a field goal. On 4th and 2. Pressure. Williams throws. Oh, it's caught and then dropped. What's the ruling? Ball is loose. Lions going to grab it, they say. Back to throw over the middle. Another completion to a wide open St. Brown. He is killing them here today.
Outside, outside, outside.
Goff looks, goes far side, going deep here. It's way out. St. Brown was covered by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So here's Bates trying for his 3rd field goal, and no, he just hooked it. And the half ends with a missed field goal and a Lions 13-0 lead. And that would mean a matchup with the Packers here. Here's Williams. The slant route, it is incomplete. Try to get it to Loveland again, but Yassine was there to knock it away. Goff pressure up the middle. Now it comes around the edge, and he is sacked. Gervon Dexter with the Bears sack, and boy, do they need that. Just being back here, the city's been electric. This game, though, has not been electric for him as Caleb Williams tries to get the offense going to Loveland, who makes a catch. He's already got 6 of those, but he's really been the only guy.
You just lining up and then penalty, okay, you go backwards.
1st and long, Williams zips it in there. He's got a completion to Walker. That's a good throw and catch, and Walker down to the 37.
They've got guys open downfield.
On the fake. Looking downfield, letting it rip. DJ Moore is down there, and it's intercepted by Avonte Maddox in the end zone. Maddox played it better, and he's got the pick for Detroit.
He's got one-on-one with DJ, and Maddox just boxes him out. Caleb's done such a good job.
By the way, they marked that a little bit short, so it's a 2nd and 1. For the middle, wide open. It's Raymond with room to run. Raymond into Bears territory and down to the 46 before Edmonds brings him down.
But Goff in this receiving corps has carved it up.
Back to throw underneath to Montgomery, working against Edmonds, and he turns the corner on that first down. How about David Montgomery turning on the Jets?
But if Goff keeps feeding him around to all these different guys, Tesla and Raymond, it's a hard task for them to lock it in on him.
Here's Williams, makes the catch and sprints to the outside where he's going to pick up about 7.
180, what's that?
More Montgomery. Off the middle he goes.
And Montgomery still chugging near a first down. Goff floats one, incomplete to Jameson Williams. And the Lions are looking to the sideline, and Dan Campbell says, let's kick. Low snap. Nice job on the hold there by Fox, and the kick is up and good. Another field goal for Bates. The Lions settle for the field goal, but add to their lead, make it 16-0. They're 1 of 7 on third down. Here's Williams. Back, drives it. It is caught. That's a first down to Luther Burden. His first catch of the day, had that touch before.
These linebackers have played aggressively downhill, not letting this run game get going at all.
Blitz coming. Williams sidearm throw and a completion to Burden. Room to run and a first down. He dropped down and hit Burden, and that was a beauty and a good. Blitz coming. It's blocked. Williams going end zone. It's caught. Janae Walker. Touchdown Bears.
Fancy. Here's Walker just running a post. It's cover 4. The near safety bites down on the underneath player. And then Amik Robertson has to try to play over the top of that. But he recognizes it late, and Caleb sees his legs as a threat.
Give it to Monongai instead, left side. He rolls in. And the Bears wake up, and so does this crowd. On the board is a one-score game. How the NFL levels up the game. Now let's see how the Lions respond. Blitz coming. Goff to Raymond, who's wide open and sprints for a first down. And he goes into Chicago territory. Pitch to Gibbs. Looking for a seam. Stretched out pretty well. Good job by Chicago. It's Jalen Johnson and TJ Edwards there. They give it to Montgomery. Oh, here comes the pass.
Oh, boy.
He's in trouble, though. Looking to throw it. Bears swarm him, and he's dead to rights. Goff was the intended target, but he was well covered down the field, and they got to Montgomery, and here comes the punt team.
That's why you have a big, heavy offensive line in a hard running game.
Here's Williams, zips it over the middle. It's Loveland again, who's having another big game, and that's good.
Throwing conditions. Someone with Caleb's arm, he can do it.
Oh, bad snap. Williams all the way back to get it at the 1. Stands in and looks as far as he can throw it. That was pretty good. 3rd and 10. Blitz. Williams over the middle. It's caught. Komet is going to get there. Breaks the tackle, too, for Cole Komet. Out across the 40. A little reward. Williams zips it out. Tries to set up some blocks for Burden. Good move from Luther Burden. Into Lions territory. It's another first down. Now we'll see on Moore. Zacchaeus in for him right now on a second down. Williams over the middle. Zips it in to Loveland again, who's having a career game. Down to the 11.
Man coverage. Great opportunity here.
Williams fires. Loveland again inside the 5. He's going to be a yard short. So it'll be a 3rd down and 1. Williams goes end zone. It is caught. Who else? Loveland. Touchdown.
Let's see if he's got it. And he does. Dean, you like it?
I like it. Hands underneath. He's in bounds. Looks like a touchdown to me.
Yeah, great job just kind of creating a void in that space with the corner route. Lovely.
Put it in. This time they'll fake it. Williams looking. Throwing. Held on to it. Caught. Cole Komet. We're tied in Chicago.
Okay, this is not how you draw it up. This is Komet, the tight end, who actually catches the 2-point play. He is blocking Aiden Hutchins on his play. That is the responsibility. He whiffs. He falls down. Monongai picks it up. But because he knows that Caleb has this Houdini-like quality to drift and make throws, he finds his way into the end zone. He's surprised he caught that. Ben Johnson's surprised he's caught that.
3rd down. Goff over the middle. Jameson Williams running free. Turns on the Jets, and he's into Chicago territory. Gibbs is a wide receiver here. Goff looks the other side of the field. There's miscommunication.
Looking to judge intent, but when you're in the tackle box, maybe Goff thinks he's got St. Brown on the outcut, which is where he's throwing it, but he's pressured, he's in the pocket, it doesn't matter, the refs don't see it.
Goff to throw. Pressure up the middle. Zips one deep into heavy traffic. Intercepted. Kevin Byard, the league leader, has another one. Looking for some blocks. Up across the 25. In the league, his 7th.
Here's St. Brown running down the middle of the field, and there's just nowhere to throw that ball. Edwards gets possibly his finger on it. Couldn't quite tell from that angle, but that is a tight window throw. Going for it all. No, that's Brisker tipping it up in the air. And then Byard on the spot as he's been all year. And Al Harris, who preaches the ball, interceptions everywhere he's gone. Oh, yeah.
What a great shot.
Really hard for the receivers to catch.
Play fake. Williams in trouble. Escapes, throws. Incomplete. There's no one there either.
Yeah, it looks like that should be a grounding too.
That's the same thing. And there's going to be some more discussion. DJ Moore was over on the near side, but not close. And Caleb Williams is pleading his case.
Yeah, great pressure. There it is.
Have to get to the 36. Williams, far side, Monungai, a long way to go. Makes a good move, and that's going to come up well short.
Before half, so you'd like to be closer than that distance was.
Yeah, that was 53. Here's Goff. Over the middle, and again, a completion over there to St. Brown. Now he's in field goal range and more. Wow. Slides down to the 25, and there you go. Snap and hold are good, and the kick is up and good, and the Lions going to finish their year with a win in Chicago, 19-16. But this day belonged to the Lions. Jake Bates, the walk-off winner in Detroit, comes to Chicago and gets a W. 19-16, the final score.
The Raiders, of course, locking up the #1 pick with the Giants win earlier on today. Pickett nearly intercepted. Indeed, it's wrestled in. Shamari Connor snatches it away. Takes away a conversion. Instead, 3rd and 11. Oladokin wants it all. Double teamed in the end zone and knocked away. With Lockett in motion, 3rd and 6. Pickett dancing, surrounded, and Jones comes in to gobble up the quarterback. Pickett fortunate to get out of the end zone there. But Kelsey in motion before 3rd down. Smith wants the edge, cuts back inside, picks up the 1st down. Takes a village to bring him down inside the 40. Right side, Smith again has the room and zooms for the 1st down. 1 for 5 start for the quarterback. Pressure, and the crosser is Hunt, but he has stood up a few yards shy of 1st down yardage right at the 18. 36-yard attempt. Harrison Butker is perfect, and it breaks the seal.
He's been a big part of this offense without Brock Bowers, and now it's run and pass, Michael Mayer.
They give him 6 yards, 3rd and 4. Pickett. Say he likes to create in space and has the 1st down. So well done from Kenny Pickett with that guy on the sideline. 3rd and long draw, Genty. 44-yard line. Good rivalry crowd, fans of both teams here. 3rd down, and there it is. The first catch of the game for Travis Kelce, and it picks up a 1st down for Kansas City. From the 20. Oladokin clean pocket. Slings it to the sideline for Noah Gray. And 3 Raiders surround him, 5 yards shy of the 1st down. O'Connell was activated in mid-November, throws it here on a slant looking for Lockett, but it's deflected away. Heavy tight end set with Tunyon in motion. Oladokin pats the ball and loses it. Punched out behind midfield. Wilson forced the fumble. Still a scramble for it. It's Raider football.
Love the Backstreet Boys. Shout out to Kevin. Big Chiefs fan.
Need to get you to the sphere then if you want to be singing like that. Ashton Genty.
Ashton Genty's going to be in the end zone. He keeps running like that.
On third, a stumble, but they get it to the running back. And Genty, he saw an opening and closed quickly, but it is enough for the first down before Tranquil cuts it off.
When you just feel like the sky's falling around you, but you have no choice. You got to go out there and compete, earn that respect, earn your contract every single day. And that's what these Raider fans are looking for.
Michael Mayer, third down catch to the 15-yard line, needed a 10. 32-yard attempt, Carlson. True.
Crowd getting into it here in Vegas.
It's a blitz on 3rd and 10. They do a good job of picking it up. Oladokin, though, checks it down to the far side, and Kareem Hunt can't get away. Gives the Raiders a first down. O'Connell takes it to the air. Big hit as Tucker comes back to the football. Again targeting Williams. Tucker, first down.
And I know Raiders fans, they're doing their scouting on quarterbacks all over college right now.
Woo. Tyler Lockett on the near side on 3rd down. It's through his hands. 3rd down and 1. Along the far side, Oladokin stumbled, might have lost it. He said it was down. At least that's the call from the far side. Looking to get to the 19-yard line. Now Oladokin with that mobility, and now the officials coming together to talk about it. The Raiders convinced it should be their football, and it is.
And somebody's going to see it, okay? And that's a shame that a turnover was negated because of that.
Takes it right off the board, and Genty trying to get the Raiders on the board with a touchdown. Crashes for 8, runs into Brian Cook. Saw Andy Reid's get up in a prior Super Bowl. 3rd down and 1 to go, but not so for the Raiders. Genty is cut down in the backfield, and it's 4th down. Just 23 yards. Carlson straight through. So after the Chiefs got the first 3 of this game, the Raiders have responded with back-to-back field goals.
Being a quarterback.
3rd down. And 10 from the 35. Oladokin slings it out to Noah Gray. Gray leads forward and has the first down. The winning touch more than this Kansas City team. Of course, this is an outlier year. Oladokin runs into a lineman, and that's how he is gobbled up. Tonka Hemingway, credit for the sack with 35 seconds left. Been tough for the Raiders throughout their long losing streak. Aiden O'Connell is the quarterback to start the second half, and lost right in stride. Michael Mayer on the near sideline. A lot of decisions to be made starting in the next couple of weeks. Aiden O'Connell dives head first, so he'll get credit for the yards dive forward. And toss to Genty. He stood up. Does not get there. Nick Bolton denies. And it's a turnover on downs. But to start this drive, it's Shane Buechele is the quarterback for Kansas City. And this is a screen to Hollywood Brown. And Brown weaves his way towards first down yardage.
Short yardage. You know it's coming. Watch the puller.
And Kareem Hunt, one of the best short yardage backs in football, gets another first down. Heavily involved getting the team ready for this finale in the rivalry matchup. Smith, first down and more, spins forward to the 35. They do have a lot of creativity in the ground game, too.
Yeah, a ton of ways for them to get the mission accomplished on the ground.
Buechele off play action, contested ball, Noah Gray.
Kelsey at the top of the screen.
As the Raiders fans make noise on 3rd. Buechele pivots. Pitter patters the feet. Buechele keeps it alive and finally wrestled down. Brings on a 41-yard attempt for Butker. It's been a down year for a lot of Chiefs, including Butker, but looks to strong form there to tie it at 6. It also wore the number 87.
Just saying, there's a precedent.
3rd down and 9. Corner route on target. Wow. O'Connell gets it out there. 3rd down, zipped, complete for a first. Trey Tucker inside the 40.
Big time 3rd down here. Take a look at the slot, the top side of the screen. That's Michael Mayer up there.
Genty lined up as a wide receiver, gets the initial catch, but is pushed back. Ashton Gelati, another rookie from Louisville, makes the tackle on the rookie for the 8th-year kicker. Carlson. Perfect. On 2nd and 4. Zamir White's first carry. Stops the tracks, accelerates again, and gets past the 40. He has the first down. What the Chiefs have had to go through this year. 3rd down and 5. O'Connell, towering throw, and it's incomplete. Towards the top of the screen, and that's the direction he looks, but Bouchel is blasted in the end zone for a safety, and Tyree Wilson off the edge. Wow.
And there's number 9, Tyree Wilson at the bottom of the screen. There's that chip, and literally, like I talked about earlier, Chu Godric got beat on a chip earlier.
That is a play that Max Crosby would make. That was Tyree Wilson racing off the line of scrimmage. Dylan Laube. Hit hard, and the ball out! Bouchel batted again! Second time on this drive, a pass batted at the line. Thomas Booker, 47 yards. Cut it to 2. Good snap. Booker. Yes, sir. Need to get to the 36 for the first down. O'Connell surrounded and grounded. Back near the 20. And Chris Jones leading the way. His second sack. Only need a field goal to take the lead. Bouchel wants deep. Brown holds it in. Hollywood Brown at the 25. Hunt the running back on 3rd down and 3 to go. Play action rollout. Bouchel to make a play. Runs out of room. Devin White chases him to the ground to give the Chiefs the lead. Booker. Oh, yeah. 12-11. Here is O'Connell. Laser beam in stride from Michael Mayer in the plus territory. They get the snap. O'Connell sideline sails it. Locked at the receiver, but it's off the mark. 60 yards from Daniel Carlson for the late lead. Snap there. Carlson swings. Carlson has it! Well, could be the final play of the season for both these teams. Kelsey's 3rd catch. Kelsey pitches back. Smith-Schuster loses it. Bouchel across the field. Kingsley running down the sideline. Oh! Okay, the game's over. But just to see Kingsley go on top there.
That was cool.
Oh, what a fun way to end a wacky one.
Among those, Julie Pelotu as well. 3rd and 3, and spinning out of a sack and picking up the first down is Bo Nix. Great awareness.
Linebackers don't play out at the corner position often, so you know it's man now. Get to your man plays.
3rd and 6. They rush 4. They pick up another first down. Nice stiff arm by Bryant.
A good pick.
Out of Illinois. Definitely hit on that one. They fake the toss. And Nix, he's going to keep it again. He's got the first down. Plenty more as he advances to the Chargers side of the 50. So here we go. 1st and 10. Up the middle. Harvey breaking through numerous tackles and has got another first down, and they're now 62 yards rushing on this opening drive. They give it to McLaughlin. Blocker out in front. It's Forsythe. And it's another chunk play. Jackson had to be helped to the sideline. Here's Nix. Time in the pocket. Swings it over. Caught. The Day is going to lose about 3 or 4 yards.
They're not playing too safe. We had a game last year that was not very close in the same place.
On week 18, Kansas City was here and rested starters. It was a 38-0 drubbing delivered by Denver. It's a 3rd and 5. And Lance from the pocket gets picked off the deflection, and here we go with the run back inside the 20. McMillan is in for the touchdown.
You'll see the left side's going to create it, and Lambert Smith just doesn't quite show if he's going to continue or stop, and that allows McMillan to get this place going.
Line up just off the quarterback. And here's the give. Patterson finds himself open.
As you should do if you're a 1 or 2 seed. Take care of business.
3rd and 10, and again, deep ball, and it's over the head of Keenan Allen this time. It's 3rd and 13. They set up a little screen. It's Bidet. He's got the first down, and he's tossed down.
If it's a wild card team coming in, is Josh Allen and that team, they can control the game, and you don't want to go to Denver.
Good stuff, Tony. Here's the 3rd and 15. As Nix has already been sacked once and is able to, last moment, pitch it ahead to Ingram for the completion, but stopped short of a first.
It helps when you have Herbert.
Sure does. 3rd and 6. And they're going to keep the ball going this time as Gadsden makes the catch. Impressive looking rookie out of Syracuse up to midfield.
At the end of the year, we just haven't seen it yet.
3rd and 16. Dumping it off. Not going to go very far. It's stuffed out quickly by McMillan. Patterson comes in for him. 3rd down and 4. Nix being chased. And again, he's able to convert and extend it. Oh, the whistle. He stepped out.
He's gotten a lot better at it.
3rd and 15. Here comes the pressure. Sidearms it and tackled down right away as Ingram as he's hit by Hart. Lance connects, and Allen is so close. There he is, Tony. Great call. It's Haskins, and he's able to slip through the first cut. The ball's on the ground. Nope, they're calling the whistle first. So 3rd and 3. And there's a first down. Down to about the 25-yard line, and for Pocket. They'll snap it at the 30. They'll pick up yardage. Look at that little cut and dart to the 11. Timeout call with 6 seconds. And that kick is good. Points.
You got to figure something else out. You can't just use his legs the entire game.
Yeah, Sutton doesn't even have a catch so far. 2nd and 3. McLaughlin, 2 great moves, a cut and then a slip through. Meantime, the Broncos operating in Charger territory. And on play action, wanted to go down the field. He does. He's got his man. It's Ingram. And he is ridden down finally inside the 10-yard line.
Yep.
And he's a great locker room guy. He said, I just want him in the building.
One of the best.
3rd and goal. Pass. Again, too steep. Trying to connect with Harvey.
Yeah, just throw it up there softly.
26 yards. Lutz. Good again. Is that caught? They say it's a catch. If it is, that's a 3rd and 8, and Allen has come back in. And look at that. Sternad coming in and taking down Trey Lance. Now you're in all kinds of ways.
Now it's part of the vernacular.
3rd and 1. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. This was the guy they couldn't wait to see.
Yep.
Marlowe Wax. Here's Lance. Knocked out of his hands. And the Broncos are on it. Benito is the one who got the strip. It looked like Roach on top of the football. Jones is there too. Yeah, Jones is the one who ended up with it. Chargers made an adjustment. Let's see if it paid off. Nix. Pete brought down. And that's the 3rd sack of the day for the Charger defense. Hard to believe in the 4th quarter. Here's Lutz, 41 yards. Drills another one. So it's 3 for 3.
Special plans for teams each week.
2nd and 9. Nix. Caught. Bryant spins away and around the defender, St. Juice. Lance. He's got room for the first down and an extra 10. And look at Gadsden down the field, still holding onto his block. Lance, he's got time here. Can only hold up for so long. Now he's going to take off to within about 6 of the first. Can they pull it off? Lance to Vidal, and he is stuck right away. Sertan comes up and makes the kind of highlight play that
he's been outstanding this year. The defensive player of the year from last year.
Nix with play action to open this drive. Swings it over to McLaughlin. Makes one miss. And he takes it for about 17 yards.
At the same time, Carolina's pretty good.
Yes, they are. Don't take them too lightly. It's playoff time. There's a little screen pass. Going to pick up the first down. Paday is able.
Your job here is to protect the football. If you don't throw a touchdown, so be it. But you cannot give the other team the ball. That's their only chance.
Across the middle, Harvey. Harvey's not going to get where he wanted to go. This ends up being the end result, and it certainly looks like that's going to be the case. They would be the 7 come next week. Lutz for the 4th time today drills one. Boy, now the crowd has come to life. 4th down. And Lance takes it home for a first down.
That division got better.
Did.
I mean, all of a sudden Chicago goes out and wins the division. Who'd have predicted that?
3rd and 4. Patterson needs the angle, and he got enough to get the first down. 3rd and 10, and it's caught. The ball's on the ground. They can rule that a catch.
Is it another turnover?
Kay picks it up. Key picks it up. Disley was the one trying to make the catch.
If you don't give up a first down, you're the #1 defense. If you do, you're
right. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's esoteric.
I love it.
Look it up in the dictionary. Here you go. Lance. Oh my goodness, he got 12. Of course, he got still the thought of scoring, going for 2. Look at this effort down to the 7-yard line. Trey Harris, the rookie out of Ole Miss. And that's incomplete. This is the playing time that Peyton got in those weeks with the players struck. Here's a 4th and goal. One last snap, and it is over. What a season for the Denver Broncos. They are the #1 seed in the AFC.
To have a young quarterback in his 2nd year, there's no element of offense that we can't run in New England.
Back-to-back Stevenson runs, and a big hole and a big play. There goes Ramondre Stevenson. 2 plays into the game, and New England has it 1st and goal. 2 carries to open the game, gets a break. The rookie Henderson comes in, and Travion straight ahead. 3 plays, 3 runs, touchdown. Bang! Wow!
Run game, well, that's all nonsense. I'll tell you what, they can throw it. They continue to improve on the ground game. They're good up front, getting healthy again at the offensive line.
Pass show pressure and drop off. Ewers scans, rips it, has a first down to Theo Weiss.
In the passing game, they just couldn't overcome the turnovers they had early on.
Turns his shoulders, he's pressured to the sideline, and Greg Dulcich, another one of those scout team guys from early on this year that's come out of the blue and been a favorite target of Ewers.
As this game unfolds.
Quick throw outside to Malik Washington, the 2nd-year man from Virginia. With all the injuries they have at receiver, is going to be a featured guy you'd figure today. Pressure coming. Ewers gets rid of it quickly. On the slant, it is close to a first down to Taj Washington. Ollie Gordon's the running back. 4th down, less than 1. It's a fake to him. Ewers pressured by Jennings. Ewers lofting back of the end zone. It's a drop. In and out of the hands of Cedric Wilson.
Can hardly believe his luck that he gets to coach and guide May. Daniels told us he has just got such an amazing way about him.
His first throw of the day completes to Kayshon Boutte. May will look to throw. He's given all day. Coverage downfield is tight. May is running out of time, keeps it alive, and runs for a first down. That's the other part of the game. Yeah, he's first in every single passing category.
He's among the best in the league at scramble, run, and pass.
Oh, little razzle-dazzle here. He's got Efton Chisholm wide open. And the rookie Chisholm, who got his first catches in the NFL last week, gets to do it in front of the home crowd here for the first time. 33 yards. Putting a couple things on tape on this drive for the playoffs, huh?
Throw it to him.
Motions out. Give it to him. MVP case. Instead, Stevenson. Both running backs with a touchdown. 2 drives, 2 scores for New England.
Tell you what, you talk a lot about Miami's got a lot to play for, playing for the future of their coach, playing for
4-win season to finish off Bill Belichick's time. 4-win season in Gerard Mayo's long year. Ewers looks to throw here first play of the drive, slings it downfield and has Taj Washington for his second catch. Turned it over on downs inside the 10 on their first drive. Here's a handoff to Malik Washington and the jet sweep, and Washington, who is the motion man to begin that play, gets the ball and scampers ahead for 15.
Show their role in this offense.
3rd down and less than a yard. Gordon's got it. Left side, down to the 1. Stopped by Christian Barmore. For the Dolphins, still looking for their first points. Ingold motions on the boot. Ewers lofting to a wide open man in the end zone. Touchdown. It's Malik Washington.
Yeah, and you just ask yourself, why not let the computer just do it?
Yeah, right? Getting too cute. Ewers to Washington. 3rd touchdown for the second-year man from Virginia. Miami's on the board on a 14-7. Penalty backs him up to a 3rd and 7. Pressure coming from the Dolphins. May protected behind Henry, who made a one-handed catch and got stopped right near the marker. Ashton Davis and Tyrell Dodson.
The right one wins.
It is a handoff on 4th and short, and it's Tyrell Dodson saying not this time. Slams him down for a loss. So often guys are like, no, team game. No. Here's Wright again. Wright's got a few. The ball is out, and New England's got this one. Elijah Ponder recovers the fumble.
You know, there's a fine line between finishing your runs and running angry and running aggressive, and that's certainly great, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. And for a lot of young backs that are fighting, they're trying to make their mark as a physical, aggressive runner. Sometimes just knowing when the party's over, and that extra yard is not as important as
he's going to find a way to get ready with the hamstring injury today. May is pressured by Chubb, heaves it back to Stevenson, and Ramondre Stevenson charges ahead inside the 20. If I'm Hunter Henry, aren't I arguing you can't hit me either more than a yard?
Yeah, especially against press coverage.
So it backs him up, and May will check it down. He has Douglas again on 3rd and 15. Douglas a long way to go. As has Borregales here as a rookie. 26 out of 30, and this one gets blocked. And now the ball is loose and picked up by the rookie Marshall. Jason Marshall to the 40-yard line.
They blocked the kick, so they're on a little bit of a shorter field than initially they thought.
Under a minute and a half, Ewers is in trouble. Chased by Barmore and sacked. Christian Barmore from an interior spot leads the team in pressures. 3rd and 17, it's a screen, and it's Wright with room. Jalen Wright inside the 35. They're into field goal range, and they've got it 4th down and 3, down a touchdown. Field goal team starting to come on the field. Let's see what Mike McDaniel says, though. Drills it, and it is good. Let's see how the Patriots operate here. No timeouts, but the best big play quarterback in the game. Drake May finds Kayshon Boutte for 14 yards.
Boutte's been a good find for them and continues to make plays.
From the 45, made a throw again. Steps up, tight pocket, room to run for Drake May. And he turns and sprints to the sideline, gets out of bounds with 11 seconds. This will be good information to gather for the Patriots. Mike Vrabel going into the playoffs. What do you got, Borregales? From 59, he's got enough. Improves his career long by 6 yards right there.
They go backwards.
Here's a toss, and right is buried by Anthony Jennings. Ewers for the short roll, looking back, throwing the screen for Washington, who dodged a man and then got ripped down from behind. It's Jennings with another tackle.
Limiting those opportunities.
5 to choose from for Ewers on 3rd and 17. Underneath Dulcich. Greg Dulcich had a steam and a first down. Dulcich with a gain of 20. 4-16 in his career against winning teams. You'd love another win like that. Ewers on the move, looking end zone. It's right to a Patriot defender. Jalen Hawkins has his 4th interception.
Man downfield, and Mike Vrabel's telling his defense, go celebrate in the end zone.
Eligible player downfield on a forward pass. Offense number 52. Penalty is declined. We had an interception in the end zone. Patriots will take over 1st and 10 at the 20. Timeout on the field.
Hard to tell.
That was Vrabel telling his guys to go celebrate.
Old defensive guy looking like it. Drake May on the move, finds Hunter Henry, who gashes the defense. Well, that is a similar looking play where he finds the trailer and you get the extra yardage out.
That's my TED Talk. I think they all should dive head first.
Here's Stevenson getting hit in the backfield, breaking tackles, and he takes a negative gain into a big gain. Instead of 4th down, he breaks it for 21.
You know, someone's not playing in the SEC and someone's in the Sun Belt. You know, this is all NFL rosters.
3rd and 2. May's got Stevenson. Touchdown. First touchdown pass of the day for Drake May.
It's just great play design on the right side of your scheme. Ramondre Stevenson, he's one-on-one with Terrell Dotson. So pre-snap, Drake May knows it's one-on-one man coverage. And tell you what, for a running back to go out wide, he ran a sluggo. So it's a slant pump. That is a wide receiver type route. And he's my MVP.
On 3rd down, Ewers throwing the slant. Theo Weiss stays on his feet and gets a first down. Got his hands on it, makes it 3rd and 10. Ewers is sacked by Marcus Jones coming on the blitz. First play of the drive, blitz is picked up. May steps up, and a strike for Hunter Henry.
The ability of Drake May to handle it all.
Stevenson, who's had a big day, adds on with a first down.
The ability to build around a young, premier, elite quarterback is very promising for the future in New England.
Stevenson again! Ramondre Stevenson has his 3rd touchdown of the game. Bursting through for 35. His coverage forced the incompletion on first down. His tackle makes it 3rd and 8. Ewers slides down, lost a few. Elijah Ponder, the undrafted rookie out of Cal Poly.
Just, you keep doing your thing, man. You're crushing. I'm just going to stand here and hang out.
It's me and Pete Macheska. Here's Mays sliding into the pocket and finding Diggs. Stephon Diggs with Drake May making it happen for 30 yards.
Hope that's not news to her.
3rd down and 3. He's perfect in this second half. He's looking to run his way and slides.
I'll show you a great tight end alongside him. That's typically how it works.
Henderson, left side, he's in. Travion Henderson makes it 5 touchdowns for the duo of Stevenson and Henderson today.
In Foxborough against this Patriots team that just seems, I mean, I know last week they were incredible. People said, all right, it's the Jets. So what? He threw for 5 touchdowns. They got a lot of young guys playing time. You know, the Dolphins aren't world beaters. They're certainly not a playoff caliber team.
This win, they flip spots. The Eagles would be the 2 seed. The Bears would be the 3. Ewers from his own end zone has Theo Weiss shot across the 20. Third and 7. Quinn Ewers gets pressured by Chason. And sacked by Kedavan Chason. 3rd and 4. Stevenson's back in, taking the fake. Dobbs ducks under and then gets around the edge. And scampers for a first down.
Don't love the idea. We've talked about the run game and Derrick Henry coming off that great performance a week ago. I think a Baltimore ball.
Look out here with Pop Douglas getting 20. They will be the 2 seed, barring a miracle there in the final 2:26 in Denver. We'll take a break and be back here to Foxborough to wrap things up after this.
To take care of business for them so Derrick Henry doesn't go crazy.
Trubisky moving the pocket and throws. It's complete for a first down. Back to Davis on the ground. And Ray Davis finds some space. A first down run as Malachi Moore pushes him out of bounds. But Davis runs for 17 yards. Osiris Torrance is the only regular starting offensive lineman who is starting today for Buffalo as Davis breaks free. Moore and Sherwood again combine on the tackle, but some good running early for Ray Davis.
And right there, trying to get Ty Johnson on the ground one-on-one is a tough thing for the corners.
11th play of the opening drive. Trubisky looking, end zone, touchdown! Dawson Knox! Touchdown of the year, the most in the NFL.
And this is an excellent job. They're getting those 2 tight end spots where you see Knox and Hawes right next to each other, and they're coming out like they're going to block. And you go play action, you fake the running back, and now you throw it up there. And right there, Knox is telling everybody, I got all the money coming in. Let's come party. It is all.
3rd down and 6. Cook fires to the outside, incomplete. Looking for Mitchell. And that's Trey White dancing on the sideline. He had the coverage. 2nd down and 5 for Trubisky. Swings one to Davis. Davis puts on a nice move, and down the sideline he goes. Pushed out by Smith. Trubisky appearing in his 4th game of the season. And looking deep down the field, he's got Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid with his 3rd catch.
And the fun and the cool stuff, but when you think about this place going away, yeah, it's pretty sad.
4th down and 4, and the drive will continue.
So you're not the chair. You're not the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce.
No.
3rd down and 20 for Trubisky underneath to Ty Johnson, who slips a tackle, and that gets us inside the 25. And there's Alan Eck, our referee.
Personal foul, face mask.
Wow. Okay.
Half the distance to the goal, the end of the run.
The Bills looking at 3rd down and 6. They can get a first down without scoring. And it's a direct snap to Ty Johnson, trying the right side, inside the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Ty Johnson runs it in on 3rd down.
I think, hey, what's going on? But watch Vandermark, 74, get out and roll. And then look at him seal the edge. And then Gabe Davis, number 13, just carries his guy into the end zone. And they say a lot of the times, the blockers, if you
surprise they're in the shotgun here.
Taking the ball off the line of scrimmage like that.
Cook pitches it wildly, and it goes out of bounds. What a disaster for the Jets. Trubisky play action, and he's got Gabe Davis for a first down. And Davis is dragged down by Womack after a gain of 17.
Within the last 2 or 3 weeks, they're trying to adapt to this defense.
Trubisky looking for Gilliam down the field. Did he get the feet in? He did. Reggie Gilliam with a nice catch along the sideline.
Doesn't know what his future as a Jet's going to be.
Trubisky on the slant to Davis makes a tough contested catch. 3rd down and 1. Trubisky to Davis, and Davis is stopped. No, he's in for the touchdown. Sherwood could not keep him out, and Ray Davis adds to the Buffalo lead.
I think on the tackle, Ray Davis is on top of the defender, so he's never down. Watch as he twists him, turns him. Davis is on top of the defender, so he hasn't hit the ground yet. And now he carries him into the end zone on the tackle.
Great call, Charles. 3rd down and 8. It's a pitch to Herbert. Turns it upfield, and nice Herbert run with a good run right to the line to gain. 3rd down and 6. Cook fires. Mechie's got it for a first down.
And that offensive line on this drive so far is up to the task.
3rd down and 6. Cook throws, and it's caught by Williams for a first down. 3rd down and 14 for the Jets. Cook, incomplete.
You're still learning these situations and practicing in real time.
And Aaron Glenn will not use his final timeout. It's 3rd and 6 for the Jets. Cook looking sideline, and Williams makes the catch right at the sticks. Let's see.
Short. It was a quarterback sneak last time.
4th and inches. Cook trying to do it again. There's some pushback this time, and I don't think he got it. Buffalo football.
Wrapped up as a club. So
no excuses, Quincy. You got to catch that. We need an interception.
Mitch Trubisky threw it to the right guy.
This one is caught by Gabe Davis for a Buffalo first down.
This guy knows how to perform when the lights are brightest.
On 1st down and 10, Trubisky to the air, throwing, and it is caught by Keon Coleman. Now some discussion about where to spot the football. It was Womack who went off for the Jets, and now it's 4th and goal. Trubisky has some time, throwing end zone. It is Gabe Davis.
Charles, you said he shows up when the lights are the brightest. Look at this catch. Jasir Taylor playing the pocket, has his hands all in there, and Gabe Davis, all hands catch, reaches out and snags that football. And when you make a touchdown catch like that, you can do whatever dance you want in the end zone. That, Charles, they call that the Dougie.
There you go, bringing it back. That's back in our era there. I'm not trying to rub anything in here. My kicker's hurt. I've got to go for 2 here.
Trubisky, Keon Coleman has got it. 3rd down and 15. Williams, he's wrapped up and thrown down by Larry Ogunjobi in the 3rd quarter. Trubisky looking deep down the field. Keon Coleman is wide open. Nobody near Keon Coleman, and he's pinballed down at the 30-yard line by Keidron Smith. He now has thrown for 229 yards and 3 touchdowns today. And looking for more. Over the middle, it's caught by Latu, who breaks free and picks up another Buffalo first down. Gain of 11 for the rookie tight end out of Washington.
Called it coverage discipline they're lacking.
Johnson now running left. Picks up the first down. Shoved out of bounds by Michael Walker.
Both running backs on the field, Ty Johnson and Ray Davis.
Johnson, can he squeeze through? He cannot, and the Jets defense comes up with a goal line stand.
And be able to play a little more free.
On 3rd down, Wangu trying to pick it up, but Andreessen stands him up and pushes him back. And it's Davis on 1st down. Davis with a first down run. And Davis close to the 30-yard line for a gain of 23.
And Jason and I really enjoyed being around you all year.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. And let me tell you something. As Ray Davis busts out another one. Said, you know, if we're talking Davis, let's get another Davis going, right? But
Ray Davis is in at running back on 2nd down and 4. And a give to Davis. Inside the 10, and he picks up a first down for Buffalo.
Maybe get him to the perimeter. What do you think, Jason?
Go back
He's been
to
running inside.
Or wide open in the flat. Can he get in? He can! Cha-ching for Ty Johnson. And the Bills are pouring it on against the Jets.
And another missed tackle, CD.
It's out there, the plays available to be made, and it's just not made again. And there's Joe Brady.
He knows it.
Trying to get himself. So we'll get Dawson Knox. Does he air guitar that one, or does he just sing it?
Williams on the return for New York. A nice run by Williams, trying to get to the outside. He does, and pushed out of bounds by the punter, Wisnowski, at midfield. That was Quentin Skinner, who's one of the wide receivers today, making his NFL debut. It's 3rd down and 11. Cook on the move, throwing, and he's got a first down. 3rd down and 3. Cook has the first down, and that's the first NFL catch for Quentin Skinner.
Run out of bodies.
Herbert, and Khalil Herbert picks up the first down. Cook under center. Play action. Cook on the move, throws, and he's got a touchdown pass to Andrew Beck. His 2nd touchdown of the season, and the Jets avoid the shutout here in Orchard Park.
And good play design. Beck, the fullback. Tight end Rucker came down the block. He slipped out to the flat. There's a really good pass by Brady Cook of ball placement, getting it to the outside. A good job by the fullback. Beck, all hands, being able to come away with that catch. And they're on the scoreboard, folks.
First 7 possessions, the Jets gain. Herbert, the running back. Cook throwing end zone, and it is caught in the corner by Skinner. 2nd down and 4 for Buffalo. That's Palmer in motion. Back to Davis on the ground. He picks up the first down and more. Ray Davis has a career rushing day. His first 100-yard game. And Davis
hooking up this booth each and every week and dealing with us. West deserves a Purple Heart.
3rd down and 4. Trubisky to the air, and he's got an open man. That's Latu picking up a Buffalo first down, and a little shove along the way to Smith. And Johnson picks up the first down. Just to update that playoff picture, that is assuming Denver goes on to beat the Chargers. That game not final yet, but if it does go final and Denver wins, then Buffalo becomes the 6th seed and they go to Jacksonville.
Traylon Burks is in motion. 3rd down 5. Here goes Johnson outside and caught. And that is the aforementioned Burks. And out of bounds, he's shoved. Campbell was there. 4th and 3. McNichols the back. Samuel on the move. Johnson to the air. Ball the block. And the swirling catch for a first down to the 39. Grabbed right there. McLaurin got it. 2nd down 9. Here they go. Caught again. McLaurin at the 25 and belted on the play by Michael Carter. Johnson is 5 of 6 through the air. And again he goes. Looking for his 2nd option on the move. And a first down run. Finally grabbed at the 10. And he's terrific in yards after contact. 2nd down 4. Tries to slice. Nice play coming through. Trotter at the bottom. Got him. Threw him for a 1-yard loss. Back to the 6. 3rd and 5. First possession. Johnson to the air. McNichols the back to the end zone and incomplete. Jake Moody with his 3rd team that he has kicked for this season. And he'll try to put the Commanders up here late in the first. It is off the upright and doinks to the side.
And then even just the chance to know that if you win, you have another home game is gigantic.
McKee 1st and 10. Outside he goes. The backpedaling Smith. Whacked out of bounds there again by Jonathan Jones. 3rd down and 1. Bigsby is back there. The fake. And a block by the tight end Latu. And downfield they got him. That's Smith. And he'll pick up on the play. 26 yards. Did College Game Day for all, began it with ESPN. That's what kind of broadcast family they have. 1st and 10. Downfield. Totson's got it. And he's inside the 20 on a strike thrown by McKee. Yep, the most ever for an Eagle tight end in their terrific history. 3rd and 7. To the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Grab right there. Cal Katera. What a throw by Tanner McKee.
15-yard laser.
They have utilized the tight ends so well. It's just a seam route, and McKee looks off the linebacker, throws it to him before the safety. Calcaterra.
As we mentioned before, the defense of the Eagles starters or backups have been terrific. 3rd and 7. Johnson to the air, hit as he throws, caught at the 45, and here goes McLaurin, weaving his way into Eagle territory. And McLaurin already has put his fingerprints on this one. Here's the one, Rodriguez, who will take it, and he'll careen his way for a first down, trying to answer the 15-yard touchdown pass by quarterback McKee of the Eagles, and Johnson to the end zone, and incomplete. There goes a flag. Looking for Burks, and the coverage by Jacorian Bennett.
And this has been an issue for Bennett going back to the preseason. He's just too handsy.
Pass interference, defense number 23. The ball will be placed at the yard line. It's first down.
Johnson, Rodriguez, and that is a touchdown. He'll bore his way in there.
They didn't get much push, but they got enough to have the ball break the plane of the goal line. I'd expect the Eagles to give him a lot of help the rest of this game.
It's 2nd down and 9 for McKee, and right on the money. Caught across the way. Darius Cooper had a terrific.
This would be a great play for the Eagles to take a shot deep.
They got Granson, the tight end, in. 2 of them, in fact. And there goes McKee underneath. It's Bigsby. Oh, he broke a beautiful tackle. And on the move, galloping, blocking, diving. Wow, what a run after the catch. Tank Bigsby makes it go. It's a 1st and 10 at the 14 after the 32-yard catch and run. Outside they go, the tight end Granson. And drilled across the way, hit by Jones, picks up 5, Ross down to the 9. With the empty backfield, and McKee. Got a block over there from Campbell to the end zone, and incomplete. And they go with Rodriguez, who goes banging off bodies, and he's got the first down with the run to the 22. With Rodriguez, the running back, and Samuel again on the move. And Johnson to the air. Here comes Uche. There goes the pass. It's picked off. It's grabbed on the play by Hunt. Jalix Hunt. 3rd interception this season.
When you used to play safety at Cornell, Josh Johnson throws it out there too late, and Jalix Hunt, the Commanders, as little time as possible after this 3rd down play.
It's Shipley in the backfield. McKee to the air, and it's intercepted at the goal line and picked off here by Jeremy Reeves. From behind, he'll be taken down by Granson, the tight end. And Reeves comes up with his
the same page on that route at all.
With a single timeout. They come up the middle. He gets the pass away. Caught about the 35 with the tackle there. Jahad Campbell lining up again. 2nd down and 2 after the gain of 8. Johnson again to the air. Paul with the block and the catch near midfield. Grabbed here by McLaurin. Josh Johnson, 2nd stint with Washington. Setting up the blocking there. The pump fake and the run. Trotter will try to nail him and does, but not after the quarterback gets a first down. This will be a 56-yard try for the lead. With the wind at his back and a good-looking kick, and it is good from 56. A beauty by Jake Moody. Rodriguez the back, 1st and 15 with the penalty, back to the 28. It's Johnson, handoff Rodriguez, a record setter at Kentucky, and tackled eventually. Big game today, a lot of tackles, Mel, by Campbell.
If it gets close late, you might see 97 and 90 out there a little bit more.
It's an interesting thought. There's a high snap. Algaretti can't get. Oh, look at it. It's loose and recovered by the Eagles. Picked up by Trotter. Or was it Hunt? They got the ball on the fumble.
It might have come out a little bit hot, but Johnson took his eyes off of it. I'm not putting that one on Allegretti. He's had a couple that have been a little high, but
Hunt.
Josh Johnson has got to catch that, and Hunt has his 2nd turnover of the game already. This is some bad news Bear stuff.
So Hunt will get it. Washington with a -13 turnover differential.
Looks like he's gotten better over the course of the regular season with practicing these last 3 weeks.
Just got off IR. Shipley the back. 3rd and 9. Up the middle it goes. Caught by Covey. 3. Bigsby again cutting. Looking for another Calcaterra block. Who gives it to him? And he gets a first down. To the 6 on a gain of 5. 1st and goal.
Watch Latu, 36, the fullback.
3rd and goal. Bigsby. Touchdown! And the Eagles have taken the lead on a 2-yard touchdown run after the fumble by the Commander quarterback.
Watch Latu right here. He's going to lead the way for Tank Bigsby. It's pretty well blocked, but Latu comes through and just cleans it up enough, gets enough of Jordan McGee that Bigsby can power through for the touchdown.
And Toth, and you talked about him earlier on this drive, Toth with the nice block at the guard. It's 3rd down and 8.
Oh, what a move.
And the pass almost picked off and incomplete.
Commanders are showing pressure. Luvu off the top, so Tanner McKee just changed the play.
Williams the block, and up the middle it goes. Calcaterra bent backwards. Reeves got him. Ooh, he was bent in the wrong way.
Gives McKee a little more time to survey the defense.
Shipley the back, the fake to him. They go to Covey looking for a crack, and he finds it. And then Reeves will bring him down after the first down catch and run to the 48-yard line of Washington.
For Washington.
It's Bigsby. He'll cut, he'll stiff arm and drive for the first down. Bigsby has got one of the highest yards per carry average in the NFL. Picks up Shipley the back. Covey in motion. 3rd and 8. McKee, Covey, and knocked away. Beautiful play on that far side by Sainristil on a 39-yard try. This is into the wind. And he drills it home. And it's 17-10 Eagles. It becomes the biggest game in everybody's schedule. Clearly, 1st and 10. Krosky at the back. And out of the backfield, they go to the tight end Bates, who will carry a pile and get the first down. Catch and run to the 46. Josh Johnson, 12 of 20, 111. Handoff here. Krosky Merritt, and look at him work his way into the grasp of Hunt. Rodriguez the back, the fake. He'll look for Sennett. He'll throw in the back of the end zone. Caught for the touchdown, Bates. The tight end Bates, who earlier on this drive had an 11-yard catch and run by the tight end John Bates.
And he blocks for a second and then leaks out. Campbell had his eyes in the backfield. How about them getting both two-point conversions?
It's Bigsby in the backfield, and rolling is the quarterback McKee, who finds the tight end Granson. Hit on the play by Harris.
You know, with the one, because sometimes these guys he plays with are not getting separation.
Shipley the back, 3rd and 4. He'll sling a pass, and it's incomplete. Looking for Dotson. A touchdown pass and a pick. 13-21 through the air. Rodriguez will wheel and find a gap and take it into the secondary, and brought down by Brown. And Mel is down to the 34 with the first down run. Here from the 32, 2nd and 8 for Johnson. And he goes outside, and this will be caught. Rodriguez will take it all the way down with Campbell jumping on his back, and he runs. Jeremy McNichols is the running back. 3rd down and 7. They need the 4. Time for Johnson. Block over there. Connerly on the move, swerving, diving. It looks like he may have come close. Let's see where they mark him. Right at the yard to gain, the 4-yard line. Johnson, the fake. He'll run. He'll want to throw. He's going to get a touchdown. The Commanders have taken the lead. 1-yard touchdown run by 39-year-old quarterback Josh Johnson.
But for the Eagles, watch Keely Ringo, left side of the screen, okay? This is the football intelligence. Now watch when he comes out. Ringo's there, and then he just stops and runs the other way.
And turned right.
Oh, my goodness. You can't go look.
With under a minute to go, tied at 16 in Chicago.
Wow.
Shipley on the move. 1st and 10. Shipley gets the call. Chased by Luvu. Down the sideline. Look at the block by Cooper. A big-time catch and run. He's from their own 46. Quarterback Tanner McKee. Blocked there by Johnson. Downfield. Caught. Oh, nice footwork over there by Dotson. 2nd down and 10. And he throws, and he's got his tight end on the play, Granson, a 42-yard field goal. And that kick is good, and the pass here is high and incomplete for the tight end, Granson. Sent it in motion. And the handoff here to Rodriguez, who tries to work. And boy, it's hard to bring him down. He is keeping it motoring, and he goes past the 36. 3rd down 4. Rodriguez the back. He gets the call and stopped. Big time stop right there. Davis, among others, on that line, along with Byron Young. They make the stop. Graham was in there, too, pulling off the pile trotter. Here they go again. Von Miller's got him. Von Miller brings him down with a sack. Von Miller. Miller just tied DeMarcus Ware, 9th all-time. Sack number 138. Here he goes, 4th and 18. McKee in a big play. Heaves it downfield and incomplete and out of bounds. Looking for Dotson.